All right. You guys take to the streets of Kalan early in the morning, sun barely peeking over the distant horizon. Off to the west, you see just dunes of sand, small mountains, very like rocky terrain. The direction you guys came from, sun rising up, breaking in your dark, attuned eyes. You guys wander through the streets for a couple of minutes, heading in the direction that they pointed you in towards Dr. Brazish's house, until eventually you find it. It looks like a little library with these big glass windows on the front. It's made out of this like off-white stone. It's got a big set of double doors, but then also around the side you see a smaller set of doors that are about half the size of a normal door set. Through the windows you guys can see very tall bookshelves with ladders going up them, tables cluttered with papers and a small little decorative plant, some notes, inkwells, quills, books splayed open and decorating the entire room. All of that before you even actually go in the place. It seems a little quiet, but you guys do see the occasional movement inside the house.
Nope. Guys, we see the occasional movement inside the house. Should we knock on the door?
You seem to be the alarm clock, Marcel. Go right ahead.
Okie dokie. Free money business. It always comes to that.
You give a knock on the door, and then you hear just like a scooting around, and you hear a voice just go, 1 second. Scuttles around, you hear something drop on the floor in front of the door, and then it swings open, and you see a little gnomish man standing on a stool, opening the front door to you guys, and he says, "Free money."
Oh, sorry, you just missed those guys. They went eastward. But, hey, our group is here. Right, Brazish?
Yes, we're from Loomis.
Oh, right. He climbs down from his stool, picks it up, heads off inside, and he says, come in. It's great to meet you guys. My name is Dr. Soldier, Al-Karif Brazish, and he reaches a hand up to shake whoever's hand is in the front.
Marcel.
Nice to meet you. So, yes, I'm very excited. I'm ready to get this done. Are you guys ready to head out today? I can close up shop and we can head out immediately.
Sounds like fun. Let's do it.
Yep.
Right, Leo?
Yeah.
Give me just a moment to grab my things. I need to get some things to take notes. I need translators. I need reference books. You see him very quickly running around gathering things. He's this tiny little older gnomish man. He's got like the bald spot on his head, white hair all around, sort of a long beard in the front. He's wearing these light robes that sort of make those little pointed shoulders on the side with no sleeves. He runs around, grabs 3 or 4 books, sticks them in his satchel, grabs a lot of notes, a lot of empty parchment paper and pens and things like that. And he sticks it in his bag, comes up to you guys a couple minutes later after you guys, optionally could look around and just check out the area. But he is gathering some stuff and then comes up to you, sort of like red-faced after running everywhere, and he says, right, I can rent us a carriage and we can get there. From my best estimate, it'll be about 3 hours from here.
Yep. Yeah, that sounds nice. Reasonable. Thank you, appropriate time.
Great. All right, follow me. He takes you guys out of the shop, locks it behind him, takes you guys out to the sort of like one of the stables on the southern end of the city. He rents you guys a carriage big enough to fit all of you. It seems like money is not really a big object to this guy. He tosses a couple extra gold this person's way. You guys file into this rather nice carriage. It's very airy. It's not super humid inside. They have 4 horses pulling it. You guys all get in and you all have room to sort of like have your own little spot in this kind of large, almost caravan-esque attachment. As soon as you guys get in and get ready to get on the road, Dr. Brazish continues and he says, so, to let you guys know, we will be heading out towards a temple, I guess, is what I think it would be. It could also be a burial site. It's just something that I do not want to navigate alone, seeing how dangerous the desert is. Sorry, again, introductions. Your name was Marcus. was it?
Yep, Marcus.
Cool. Marcus.
And that's Asher, that's Leon, that's
Leon.
Avatar,
Avatar.
that's Resery,
Resurrect.
and that's Ozymandias. Points to point.
Ozymandias. Dragonborns have such interesting names. Well, this,
I know.
we do.
it's great to meet you all. I'm very excited for this. Do you have any questions?
Nope.
No, actually, I think we did pretty well, right, guys?
What exactly are you looking for out there?
Oh, excellent question. I am a historian focusing on the history of the Paranum Desert, and the history of Paranum, the character themselves. I'm hoping to find some semblance of direction for something I mentioned in, and he reaches around in his bag and he pulls out a book that, Rosarius, looks very familiar to you. It is The Child of the Sun, and it says Paranum across the front in this like emblazoned gold letters. He pulls it out, hands it to you, and he says, in the very, very back, it mentions that Paranum had this sort of divine location where he ascended to godhood. And it was supposed to be in the desert, but it's been hidden and no one's ever found it. So I am one of the few historians who believe it is still findable, and I'm searching for it.
All right.
He offers to hand you the book if you want to take it, Athera.
I'll take it.
Great.
And like look to wherever he indicated that spot
Yeah,
the information is.
just because I have it, do you have the link to the actual book itself?
Oh, do I?
If
Do
you
you?
don't, I'll give it to you right now.
That would be great, because it'll take me forever to find it.
Yeah, I'll post it in our chat. But to summarize it, the final chapter essentially says that the place that Paranum ascended, the term for it that people use in common now is like Para Solana. It is this sort of oasis temple thing that was formed up around Paranum when they ascended to godhood. And Paranum, before they died, tried to lead the people who worshipped them back to this place and like gave them directions. It was across the desert. No one's ever found it since then, though. Once Paranum died. So it's just a big mystery, and he explains it to you further, and he says, essentially, what I would like to do is to envelop myself in Paranum's history so much and learn as much as I can, and hopefully with the tools of today, try to find this place. The desert is still very dangerous, but it's more explorable now than it was, hundreds of years ago. So, you guys are one of my first steps getting a strong foothold in there, if that makes sense.
Yeah. What's the second step?
I will tell you that after we go through this place. I'm hoping it will give me some sort of direction, but
So you don't know.
no. I know
Okay.
almost everything there is to know about Paranum, but again, it is a matter of physically investigating the areas that he is associated with in order to find some clue as to how to discover this mystical place. Seems to have disappeared.
How mystical are we talking about? Like, is it just figuratively mystical? Like, oh yeah, this is such an important area for history, or is it like literally mystical?
Well,
Like, there's actually a bunch of magic there.
I would love to explain that to you, but it hasn't been found.
Look.
Is that because of magic, or just because it's very difficult to find?
That's a great question. Could be both.
So I guess the second step is actually getting there.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's a very simple
Ah.
two-step process. The first step is finding it. The second step is going to it.
Going there. Yeah.
Right. Well, if you guys need any information, I will gladly give it, but I understand that you guys are simply here as, what's a good term for this? Bodyguards? As I go in and, look around in this crypt, this tomb, this temple of sorts. So, feel free to ask questions. If not, feel free to hit things that would be dangerous.
Okay.
Right. Right. He sort of sits back and he starts flipping through what you guys think is like a sort of language translator. There's a lot of very flowy, like elven-like words and symbols, but even though those of you who speak elven, you halfway recognize this. You can't really speak the language, but you can recognize some of the words. But he's going through like a translator and reviewing some notes that he might need to use for this temple.
Marcel turns to Athera. All he's saying is the bathroom water is filled in the fortnight. Why doesn't he use a translator for that?
I don't know, Marcel, not everyone is as smart as you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Amen.
It's my curse to bear.
Among many, apparently.
Uncomplicated.
So yeah, I will ask you guys, is there anything else you guys do sort of in the 2 hours
Carriage?
or so that you have, in the carriage? If any of you have anything specific, feel free. If not, we can skip right to the end.
I'm just
Okay,
gonna
Marcel.
spend time reading that segment of the book to see if there's any clues and stuff that would help us later to find it, or any possible dangers that could be there.
Yeah, do you go through the book? You're not able to gather much more than this man has already sort of... Finding this temple itself seems to be like a feat in and of its own, because you guys are traveling not on any known path. You guys travel south on like a pseudo road for like 30 or 45 minutes, and then after that, you're just traveling through the desert. It's almost like a miracle that you guys even know where you're going, but Brazish is like talking to the person at the carriage, and he's like, nope, trust me, it's this way, you're looking for this rock formation, we're going past this mountain, all of that stuff. So he seems to know where you're going. You guys really don't. Other than that, the book doesn't give a ton of information about it. It was written by Brazish, so everything that he told you, that's essentially the last chapter. It is that, people who are interested in Piranum are looking for this place that seems to have either never existed in the first place or magically disappeared. But scanning the desert and finding places related to Piranum through their life is like his first step.
I'm gonna, like, turn to Gwen and just be like, I feel like it might be wise if one of us pays attention to where we're going, because if we lose him in some way, I'm completely lost.
Okay, I can try that. To the best of my abilities. It's no forest, but... yeah.
It's true, you specialized in forest, don't you?
Yeah.
All these
can give it a
rocks
shot,
look the
though.
same.
I know, that one looks kind of different over there.
Gwen, I'll let you decide whether you would like to make a survival check now or later, in the instance that you need to, as to how much of the direction that you're going and how many landmarks you can sort of like take in and memorize, essentially.
I can try it now.
Go ahead. Give me a survival check.
Okay. That is a 16.
Pretty solid. Once you start traveling through the desert and out of the city, you're able to sort of keep track of roughly how far you're going in each direction, and it's not changing too much. So you have like a good sense of the city and civilization. Wisteria is that way. It is back to the northwest-ish.
Okay.
So as long as you head in that direction, you'll probably find it. And then once you start seeing more life outside of the actual sandy dunes of the desert, you'd probably find your way back to the city. So you feel like relatively confident.
Okay.
All right. Other than that, if no one else is doing anything, after 3-ish hours of travel, going through the desert, occasionally taking a short little break because it's very, very hot to feed the horses, you guys end up parking after you feel the wheels hit onto like a rocky stone surface. And Brazish looks up from his notes, steps them back in, and he says, "Oh, I think we're here." And he very quickly hops up, opens the carriage door, and hops out of the carriage onto what looks like a cobblestone road made out of that sandstone, yellowy brick. He hops out, covers his eyes, and looks past the bright sunlight at this building. You guys walk out and look at it, and it is a tall, I want to say like 150-foot tall pyramid. It is aged, it's old. A lot of the sandstone bricks are chipped and chiseled and weathered. But the entrance is this large road with these square pillars coming up and over it, leading into a dark interior that you cannot make out any details of yet. But Brazish just looking at it, just kind of scanning it. You hear him mumbling to himself, like, "No, it's probably 5 floors. I see windows at the top. I see an entrance here. There might be a back entrance." And he just kind of is mentally scanning the place.
I'm gonna point to it and go, "Now that is a notable rock," to Gwen.
Yup. It's a pretty good one.
Oh, good. Yeah, good eye, dear.
Think we can take it home?
I would love to see you try.
Oh, we could use one of these, what do you call it? Recall things, stones. Come on, let's all break out and maybe I'll shoot this.
Just
slap it on
the
that.
middle of.
Russia's campus. Everybody's dead. Yeah, you guys file out and look at it, and it's a pretty large building. Whenever I say, you know what a pyramid looks like. It's 125 to like 150 feet tall. That means that the base is probably just as big. So it is, almost 200 feet wide, and it's a large pyramidal square that comes up to a point at the top, and you guys can see very high up there, like these large bricks building it up, like some windows or openings at the very top. But Brazish sort of looks at you guys and says, "Right, well, this is where you guys will take the lead. If you will go in and clear every floor, I will be shortly behind, taking notes and getting as much information as possible. I'm here as a resource if you need it, but otherwise your job is very simple. Make sure there's no danger. I follow at a safe distance behind."
Guys, I think, is there traps in there? Like, could it be like traps that can...
Brazish reaches around in his bag, and you hear some glass clinking as he pulls out 3 regular potions of healing and offers them up to you guys, and he says, "And I figured this might help, just in case there are traps."
So
Nice.
that's a yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so who is the most perceptive of our group?
I'll go first. I'll just start walking out towards the front of the group.
Oh man, I was about to pick Leo. Okay, sure.
I think it's because she likes to look at ants and stuff.
True.
Ants are fascinating.
I don't know, isn't that what druids do in their free time?
Not all
I feel
of
like
the
that's what it
free
would
time.
be.
Sometimes I read books.
Okay.
Marcel be right behind Atira.
Cool.
Guess I'll go in after Marcel.
I'll go in the back.
Be somewhere in the middle.
I'll be closer to the back.
Cool.
Perfect.
Here's what we're gonna do. This is the first time we're really getting to use some of Roll20's fun features, but I'm going to drop you guys in. You have a limited field of vision, but I think I have it set where, like, as you guys explore areas on the map, it will stay explored. You guys can come in, but I'll give you a little bit of a description of how the area first looks. Aethera, for you specifically, and you can call this out to other people. Brazish is walking at like a safe distance behind you guys, waiting for the all clear. You walk into this pyramid, and immediately you feel the like heat and humidity of all of the air being trapped inside and not really exiting and just boiling, essentially. It's very warm inside. You walk in, and immediately in front of you, there are some large statues that you're now able to see as you're entering the base of the pyramid. It smells like dust and stone and brass and a little bit of just like this kind of gross, decayish death smell. You walk in, and with your crazy ass passive perception, immediately you see just hints of movement off to the left at the edge of your dark vision. And I'm going to drop you guys in on this map. So you should be able to see.
Interesting.
So yeah, Athera, that wall to your left, right over here, you immediately like notice some movement behind it, like something is moving back there. There's a little bit of noise, almost like multiple feet tapping against the ground and moving around kind of slowly, but you see a little bit of movement that has not noticed you there, I guess.
At like a whisper, be like, okay, something to our left. It's moving around. I don't think it's seen us yet.
Martha will tell that to the rest, to Leo. Something to our left. I don't think it's seen us yet.
Leo will turn around and tell whoever's behind him.
Where should we go?
Something to our left. No one's seen it yet. Or it hasn't seen us yet. Something.
Man, this telephone game's gonna get us killed.
Hey, Ava. There's something to the left.
Ava, please do it.
Who's behind me?
Brazish is like 60 feet back. You could yell to him.
Yell.
Yeah.
What am I doing after that? Gotcha, Gwen.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Also, just
Wait,
to,
sorry. Yeah, you're welcome.
just to check, Danny, are you able to get Roll20 to work?
I am trying right now.
Gotcha. If not, you could either sacrifice your video or you could use the stream to just watch, and I'll move your token for you.
Yeah, I've used the stream before in the past.
I see you're a cheater.
Let me
No.
see if not using my video will work.
It's worth a shot. Either way,
Yeah.
you guys play this little broken telephone game, and eventually Ava at the back turns, sees no one there, and then just looks back and just gives a thumbs up to Gwen. After that, the rest of you, how are you proceeding in? And at this point, we are not in combat. You guys can, albeit slowly, move around sort of at your own pace, and I will let you know if anything happens, and you can explore the map at your own volition. For any of you
Leo.
using the stream, like Danny, if you do use it, don't cheat, because you can see all of my stuff.
No cheating.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no cheating. Leo.
I'm gonna like sneak
Yes.
over
Oh.
towards the left. I want to quietly try go over there, see what's going on.
Gotcha.
There's those like panther or lion statues, right?
Yeah, I'll describe the things in front of you guys, I guess. So,
Okay.
the description that I have is, this pyramid is very old and decrepit and decaying. Like, a lot of the stone is broken, there's cracks in it, it seems to be very weathered from, like, some sand coming in. The walls and floors have lost any hope of, like, sheen or shine or cleanliness that they may have once had. And from what you can see in this, like, very dark and dim atmosphere with the sunlight coming in from behind you guys, but it being very dark around the corners, is that everything seems to be this sort of dirty, sandy gray color. Like I said, the air is very thick, it's very humid, it's very warm in here, and you smell this kind of metallic-y tang to the air, as well as a little bit of like this smell of plant and death. You have like a bad taste on the back of your tongue. You hear faint, quiet sounds of pitter-patter movement across the stones. And then the statues in front of you seem to be these large, like 15-foot tall, gray stones with these sort of bronze adornments. It looks like any jewels that might have been in them have been ripped out or broken. The like features on a lot of them are fallen off. There's stones on the floor beside them. The center one looks like a humanoid bird. So it's like a human all the way up, and then the face has very bird-like features, like a beak, and then the sort of smoother back of the head. The two beside it are these like cat panther-like creatures. They almost look like larger cats, and those are just seeming like decorative statues. Yeah, you guys can move around at your own volition. You can just crawl around a little bit. Natalie, if you want to go ahead and make a stealth and perception check, I will take both.
Absolutely.
Marcel's trying to write his name on the statue.
You're like scratching it in.
Yeah, so just like.
I got a 16 on stealth and a nat 20 on perception.
Damn, and with your perception, that's high, isn't it?
That's high.
Ah.
Yeah, it's like 26.
Give me a quick second. I need to know what their passive perceptions are. Surprise. There's something here.
Surprise. Multiple.
Their passive perception is 13. And you said you got a what?
16.
Yeah, you're good. You slink up to this wall, peering through some of the stones that are like fallen and crumbled. And in the gap, I know you can't see it right there, but on the other side of this wall is like a little square room. And you see two hyenas and then one weird, gross, sickly looking hyena person. They stand on two legs. They have a spear in their hand. They're sniffing the air. They're sort of hunched over. They have patches of fur on blistered skin that's kind of like gray and very gross and rotted looking. They have bits of tattered clothing all on them, but they are sort of sniffing the air, looking around, and you notice it look at one of the hyenas and wave its hand in a direction, and then that hyena heads off out of this room ahead of you guys to the north, but does not notice you. It just runs this way and goes off behind these walls.
I'm gonna go back towards Rosari's, be like, hey, I figured out what's in here. Come. I'm gonna tell the rest of the group. And then go down here. Hey guys, so I know I figured out what is over there. I saw some hyenas and something that looked like a hyena but also like a person, and it was really gross, and I think they just went ahead of us. So that's what we're facing.
Hyena
Okay.
person.
Would Gwen know what that is at all?
Give me a... I'm gonna call this... I'm gonna let you pick. It could be like a history or a survival or a nature check. Any of them with advantage, because you did research this place.
Okay, I'll do survival. That is 17.
The hyenas are hyenas, but the hyena person is called a gnoll. Gnoll. They are essentially like what bugbears are to goblins, they are to hyenas. So it's kind of like a, oh, I remember reading about this. They're very similar to bugbears. You kind of just fight them in the same way. Like, they have a little bit of battle sense. They'll stab you with a sharp stick if they have it. They're not totally stupid, but they typically, through means of like brute force, can like boss hyenas around, and they are essentially just like savage looters of various places around Wisteria. Like, the desert is one. They also can exist in the forest. Sometimes they'll live in like plains and mountains, but these desert ones are probably like a little more of a yellowish orange tinge.
Okay. Well, those things are called gnolls. And they like fairly smart. They kind of boss around hyenas and stuff. So we should be careful around those guys.
Oh, to clarify, I would like to still let you know that they are stupid, but they're not as stupid as like a regular beast in that sense.
Yeah.
So they're a little bit smarter.
That's what I mean by kind of smart.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, should we go get the fighting over with? Should we try look around here a little bit more?
Can we reason with
Uh,
Yeah, how's the reason?
I
How
feel
are
like
they with
no.
reasoning? Oh,
I mean, I said they're smart, but they're not like that smart, you know?
oh.
They're not like goblin level. They're below
Yeah.
that.
I never heard of.
No
Noel
offense to
before.
Thatch.
That's somewhere. Ooh, someone's talking about me.
We could try to get it over with. I mean, we're supposed to protect this guy, so might just be better to do that.
So, should we ask him which way he wants to go then?
Yeah, we could do that.
I'm pretty sure he said he wants to
Yeah,
cover
every
the
floor
entire
cleared.
temple.
Oh,
I don't think it
Yeah.
matters.
Okay then. Let's
So yeah,
go.
we're supposed to check every inch of
Relax.
this place.
If there's gonna start, I'm just gonna start walking this way because I can see things better, and she's ready to start.
Gotcha. Are you still being stealthy? Like, are you trying to sneak up on these things?
No, I'm not, because Rosarius is right behind me, and I've already given it up as a lost cause.
He's not wearing his armor, right?
No?
Oh.
He's still not very dexterous, but he's not walking around in clangy metal armor.
I'm gonna just look at him. So, is it worth trying to sneak up on these things, or should we just go in?
I'll do my best. No.
Gwen's just gonna be like right next to them. We could sneak up. Don't worry about it. We got this.
Cool. I'm not as bad as she is.
What do you mean?
Yeah, Gwen, maybe this time you should stick with us instead of with Ava.
Okay.
I think she likes to hide and... I will try being sneaky.
For sure. Anyone who is trying to be stealthy and going through here, go ahead and make your stealth check. I will also ask, just because I know we're having some Roll20 issues, Danny, do you want to also sneak up with them and go the stealthy route to engage?
I do want to be stealthy. Yeah.
For sure. I will let Ava come along with you guys. Leo and Marcel, you can choose whether to tag along or not, to come at a distance, whatever you want.
Marcel coming doesn't. He's still spawning over the moral quandary of the Knoll. Like, damn, I really wish I studied these creatures. I don't even know what they are. They actual monsters or people? Oops. So Marcel's not isn't deep thought.
For sure.
I don't know if I would call them people.
Leo, how about you? Tagging along or staying back?
That's a problem.
I think he's gone. He said BRB.
Yeah, I think he said.
Well,
God.
Leo's
Let's
staying
just-
back with Marcel.
Yeah, let's say we're together and we're both discussing this.
Yeah, all four of you, as you guys are discussing the moral ramifications of killing a Knoll, the four of you, go ahead and give me your stealth checks, and you can start sneaking up on these creatures.
I got a nat 20. Yup.
I got a 14.
23.
And bringing up the rear, I got a nat 1.
I...
All right, I want you guys to tell me this, because you've committed to sneaking at this point. You guys all move up sort of this way. Ava and Gwen, did you get a nat 20?
Yup.
Awesome.
Okay, cool. Ava and Gwen, you guys, you're kind of used to this. Surprisingly, against last episode's performance, Gwen is sneaky. She can be quiet.
learned.
You guys immediately begin rounding the corner and getting ready. Rosarius, you kind of walk around, and then Athera, you didn't see it at first, which is kind of surprising considering you're so perceptive. But it kind of blends into the floor, covered by some sand. You trip, and you look back on what you just tripped and fell and hit the ground over it, and it makes this rattling sound as a human skeleton is buried halfway in the sand, and you just tripped over a skull with a couple other bones sort of pressed behind it. So you
I
sort of fall to the
definitely,
ground.
I definitely also yell out when I say like it scares me.
Ew.
You yell out, and then you guys who are sneaking, you immediately hear the like movement and acknowledgement of your like place in this. A couple of sniffs hit the air, and you hear some footsteps walking towards you. And I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative. Please
too.
click your token before you do.
Yep.
Okay, I'm clicking my token, double checking. I'm like doing everything I can to say, hey, I'm like, everything's cool. Come on.
Ah,
Come on.
You okay?
this combat's gonna be over before I get to go.
Click it 30 times.
Also, Athera.
I like that I have 21 initiative,
what?
even though I was doing nothing.
Athera isn't dexterous like Rosari's is.
Sometimes you gotta have bad rolls. It happens.
Oh my
And-
god.
My dex isn't actually that crazy high.
Juan, you said you got a 21.
Yep. Even though I wasn't doing anything.
Wait. Who we missing? Ava,
How's
what
this
did
stuff?
you get?
Oh, I got an 18.
Okay.
Leo, where are you?
For now, we will just let Leo hold his initiative essentially, and David can roll as soon as he gets back.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get this show on the road. Where is it at? Where is it at? All right, Marcel, you are the first to act. You watch Athera trip over these bones and sort of yelp out as like the sand uncovers a little bit of bones and a skull sticking up out of it. She quickly, gets to her feet, hearing some of the movement off to the left, but you can act first. What do you want to do?
He will be like, what? Aren't we supposed to there, we're supposed to be stealthy, come on.
Bones, there's a bones.
It's a... Okay. And he'll walk over here, just like right over here. There we go. Yep.
What?
Over here. And he'll just tell Tira. And then he will use hold action in case if he sees anything, he will use an Eldritch Blast. But he also keeps scolding at Tira. It's like, come on, you're doing so well, and this whole temple, there's probably 1,000 things that could hear us now because of you. And that's the end of his turn. Hold action, Eldritch Blast. Just in case.
For sure. Ava, that'll be you with Gwen up next.
Okay. From where I am right now, can I see any of the enemies? Or no?
Nope. The cool part about the Roll20 stuff, if you're watching through the stream, is you can see your line of sight right here. And even though
Okay.
you can see my like hidden
Yeah.
tokens,
Mhm.
you know that you don't see anybody.
Okay, I don't see anyone. All right.
But you know they're in that room, at least.
Okay.
Oh no.
All
The
right.
wrong buttons.
I think
Eight.
I'm just gonna hold my action. Or actually, can I? No, I don't want to do that. No, I'm gonna hold my action to attack, or yeah, ranged attack if I see one come through that door. And can I like back up a little bit?
Yeah. And if you want to also cunning action like hide or sneak, that'd be very easy right now.
Okay. Can I go around the corner there?
Sure. I'll say if you want to move your token just around the corner and say you're like watching, and as soon as one comes out, you like peek around
Yeah.
and take a shot, that's totally fine.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's what I want to
Yeah, D&D mechanics do not really add to, I guess it'd be like using cover.
do. Right. Mhm.
But it makes it kind of difficult on a square grid. But you can move your token like right here.
Yeah.
All right, not Gwen, Leo first, and then Gwen.
I'm going to run up next to Marcel, right here, and then cast Bless on Marcel, Athera, and Rosaris.
Hell yeah. You guys can add the little tokens to your character. Leo, you can keep track of concentration on that. That brings it to
Sure.
Gwen.
Okay. Oh my god. am I setting something? I'm gonna move. I guess here. I can't really. I know I have like dark vision, but my token does not have dark vision.
Does
I
it
can't
not?
see shit.
I didn't know you had dark vision. What's?
You gave it to me, remember?
Oh yeah, because I do not understand why the fuck Dragonborns don't have dark vision.
So I'll use a little circle.
Because they
around.
were a
I can't
slave
see
race that are
anything
meant to
else.
be weaker than the actual dragons.
There you go.
So they
Oh
give
my
a lot
god,
of
I can see.
they give out a lot of inefficiencies.
I can fight.
I'm gonna move
I can see.
here.
Go ahead.
Wonder.
And I can see that little guy right there, so I'm gonna go after him.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna use Hunter's Mark on that guy. Okay, ignore that 5, but
I mean, if you're
I
about to
wish
attack
I
with your
can.
weapon, you can just use it.
yeah. I just don't know if I'll hit him or not. 18.
That'll definitely hit. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's like 20 HC. Like holy crap.
5 plus 5 is 10. Oh wait, I can attack again. Well,
12 does not hit.
okay. I'll take
And will
that.
you please describe it with us? So you do 10 points of damage, and also updated Hunter's Mark does force damage now, not piercing, slashing,
Whoa.
whatever. So that's cool. First of all, second of all, will you describe what it looks like as Gwen, seemingly back to her full self, if not more than before, with the new subclass and abilities? The first we have seen of any sort of like above 4th level stuff. Like mechanically, you're the first one to hit level 5. Would you describe what it looks like as Gwen is coming out of the gate, making multiple attacks and acting very, very quickly, seemingly incredibly proficient, more so than before?
She just kind of seems like more energetic and focused than she kind of has been in the past. I guess that's all I can really think of.
Yeah, I mean, it's very easy
Yeah.
as much as you hop to action and you guys watch as Gwen, through hours and hours of training, is now knocking and shooting arrows faster, reacting quicker, and gets 2 attacks off as you guys are still getting rolling in combat. With that being said, dealing 10 points of damage, pretty solid. Athera, that'll be you.
I'm going to go ahead and wild shape into direwolf.
Cool, give me that nature check. You already know. I'm assuming you're not mad about that.
But it's a 6.
It's a 6. You wild shape into a direwolf. The form shimmers and changes just a little bit until eventually you settle on it after a couple of seconds, and you can pull out your direwolf token and go ahead and bring that out.
Oh no. My view is connected to my token though.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Is a direwolf? A direwolf's large, right?
Yes, mine just
Yeah.
never come out large.
Check this out. I should be able to give you, do you have 60 foot of dark vision? Actually,
Is it-
what does a direwolf have?
I'm not sure. It doesn't. Wait. Where is it? I'm not sure if it says.
If it doesn't say that, it probably doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Because
Have it?
that's something that's usually always said.
Yeah, let me look up the stat block really quick and see if I can see
Yeah,
anything.
because it'll
If
be in
not,
next census.
you might not have dark vision.
I'm blind!
Oh no.
Yeah, the only
Smell
sense
vision?
it has.
Smell vision? A thing?
You have advantage on perception checks, but you do not have dark vision.
That's
Oh,
kind of
dang.
goofy.
It is kind of goofy, right? I'll
That's
do
why
you a
it's-
favor. I'll give you 5 feet, like I do with all the other tokens, so you can at least see immediately around you. But other than that, you don't have dark vision.
Well, that's why you should prepare other animals than just a direwolf, like tigers.
Wild shapes, and it's just like, man, my eyes don't work anymore. Need to practice this.
Can I just bump into Rosari's as I run up?
Absolutely.
Thunk.
Just, why is everyone running into people on this mission? Jeez.
Okay, what's my speed is 50.
Marcel, don't run into me too.
I
Solid
have
absolutely.
perfect eyesight.
You still ran into Leo.
Well, I ran on purpose. I did that like
Oh,
intentionally.
I forgot he said that was your excuse.
All right, so I moved up here and I'm looking around and I see nothing.
Yeah, you don't really see anything. But will you give me a perception check?
Please, yes.
I'm not gonna make you use an action for it, but
16.
you will get advantage on this if you didn't give it to yourself already,
Oh,
with the keen hearing and smell.
yeah, 16 is the highest.
Cool. Those are not the only creatures in here. You immediately smell that there are multiple more. There's some in a room to the right of you, and there's one or two above you, like north on the map from you.
I am going knowing this, I'm just like really frustrated that I didn't realize I can't see in the dark until now as a wolf. And I'm just gonna dash, and I'm just gonna dash around this room until I run into something.
Yeah, you... Oh, do you go into the room or to the left?
Oh,
Or
Okay,
let
I'm
me
gonna
ask this. Yeah, left or right? Which direction are you going?
I went left.
Okay, you go left, and there are these two pillars right here. I'm gonna make this 10 feet instead, so you can see a little bit more. There's these two pillars to like above or to your left and right, and then at the end of this tiny little hallway is another one of these large statues with a kind of bird-like head. Got these tall, pointy ears, a long beak that comes down, these like bronze adornments all over its shoulders and body. But you start
Okay.
running down this way, not being able to see, stop, look at it, and realize you've gone the wrong way.
Okay, I have like 50 feet of movement, so I'm gonna turn around,
That's a statue.
and I'm running up towards like ahead of me now.
Okay, yeah, you can keep going that way. There is another hyena up there.
Oh, sweet! Now I
That you,
can't
like,
attack it.
Run into.
Can I just body slam?
you just hit it. Sadly, no, that is not on the character
Cool.
sheet.
I'll come to a halt, like a screeching halt, like yes, I can see something now.
Imagine the hyena's confusion just seeing a dire wolf running
How
around.
can a
Wait.
hyena see in the dark?
Yeah, wait, does
around
hyena
here?
have dark vision?
Ow.
That's a great question. No,
Valid.
it's not.
Valid.
Wait,
It's not.
doesn't?
No, so if they're in the dark, they'll be at disadvantage attacking you guys. This entire bottom part of the map does have, what is that called? Has like, I guess daylight is what it's called on Roll20. But no, if they're in the darkness, they will have disadvantage attacking you, which is good to call out because it's their turn. I'll go ahead and do that one first. Athera, you bump into this hyena kind of in the dark, and you both eventually get to see each other, and it immediately is going to go and take a snap at you. With disadvantage, that is a 6 to hit.
That misses.
Not even on our map, so we have no idea what's happening.
I
Next,
think what is right. Gnolls are stupid. Why would they hire? Why would they control things they can't see in the dark, and then use them in the dark?
All we hear is like dog fighting in the background. It's like, what's happening?
yeah, you guys hear like the vague noises of a hyena like chuckling and then going to snap at something and just air. It makes 0 connection.
That weird chomping sound. That
I guess mine and Ava's attack goes because
Yeah,
we can see the
held
two
action.
monsters.
Yeah, if you guys have line of sight, which at this point you guys would, you can absolutely take an attack.
I'll attack the hyena.
Ava, you can pick which one you attack.
Well, let's see if I hit the hyena. Goes to the Eldritch Blast.
I need to check something. Hold on, Gwen.
Okay.
Okay.
specifically, what up to attack you? Might
I guess 23 hits the hyena.
No, it has reverse AC, unfortunately.
Oh wow, and 11 damage.
11 damage to the hyena. That thing's fucking dead.
Why am
Your
I
Eldritch
across the
Blast
map?
pops off through Rosari's and Ava, smacks this thing in the side as it's running, and just pierces through it, and it falls to the ground dead. Very, very cool.
You're not people.
Ava, you want to take that shot at the knoll?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm
You
gonna
have
pop
advantage.
out. Yeah.
Marcel is in his element. Darkness.
Yes. I don't even have to cast a spell for this.
Oh yeah. Hey, what was it?
23 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Yeah, actually, I would have had advantage. I would have had unseen attacker, but can.
So 14 altogether damage.
That is just enough to kill it. I wish I was exaggerating. You pop off from behind this corner, take a shot, and it stabs through this Null's neck, who is charging Gwen, and it just falls at your feet, Gwen, and dies.
Cool. Very nice.
Very nice.
Thank you.
I told you I got you. Okay.
You guys hear some stumbling around as multiple other sets of footprints and noises come out of this room. That's as far as it can get. This one's gonna dash. This one's gonna run. They're going to run out here knowing that something is happening, and seem to take a sort of like defensive stance, looking around, waiting for people to come within their range. That takes it to Rosaris, with Marcel up next.
Nice.
Well, this is my movement. I guess I will take the dash action, and I'll get just on the other side of these guys.
Sick.
And
Yeah.
that's it from me. We're sorry, I'm just full sprinting because they're too far away for me to get a strike ready.
You rush to catch up, coming in with Athera about to be surrounded. Get in between them. That takes it to Marcel.
Also, is this one emitting light for some reason? Are they holding
Yeah,
it?
he's holding a torch.
Okay.
Oh, thank the Lord.
There we go.
Ava, it's a little bit more difficult for you looking at my perspective of it, because I can see everyone's vision.
Yeah.
But for all of the rest of you, if you can see it, your character can see it.
Marcel will. Says he already to move 30 feet. He casts Eldritch Blast on. I don't know. This hyena.
Go right ahead.
Don't worry, Rosaris, I won't miss.
I'm
Do I
just
get a
hiding
attack
behind my
advantage?
shield.
Because he can't see me.
At one.
Just
Hey, I get
hiding behind my
advantage. He
shield.
can't see me.
That is true. I think you're out of the line of the light.
Oh, okay.
The light ends like right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just draw me a light, like a line of when the light's gone or something.
I'll tell you what. Let me do this.
Okay, and actually, let me just roll flat die anyway.
Yeah, you are just outside of it.
Okay, I got 21. Don't need to be really greedy. Okay. That's 12 damage.
Yeah, that hyena is also completely dead.
All right. That's the end of my turn.
These
Sick.
circles are giving me flashbacks, dude. I'm scared.
Ava, that'll be you.
Okay. I'm gonna go kind of near where Marcel is, like in between Gwen and Marcel, right at the edge of the light as well.
Yeah.
Hey, Ava.
Yeah, there. And then I'm gonna go for the null.
Go right ahead. If you would like, you are outside of its vision because it doesn't have dark vision, and you're outside of the like range of the torch. You can make this check with advantage, and you'll get sneak attack for it without even needing to make a stealth roll.
Yeah, awesome. Okay. Oh, that was almost a nat 20, but it wasn't. So does a 14 hit?
A 14 does
What
not
about
hit
a
the nulls.
What about a 16
Oh.
with me right next to it?
Oh wait, yeah, 16 will hit because you have an ally within range.
Thank you, Rizari.
Yeah,
Y'all
guys,
keep
pay.
me-
Sweet.
Literally, I don't get to attack. I'm just helping y'all do it.
You're great.
Get those homebrew rolls to your advantage. Yes, that hits.
All right. Oh, that's not a lot. So that's just 10 damage total.
A decent healthy chunk from this knoll. You're shooting from darkness. An arrow comes out of the, darkness into the radius of this torch, shoots into the knoll. That brings it to Leo next, who is still down with Athera's useless token.
And can you not say the word down in this context?
Good point.
I was like, did we miss something that we can't see?
Leo's just gonna run up 30 feet to the corner right here.
Hey, Leo.
Hey, Marcel. Peek around, and that's it right now.
Cool. Do you want to hold anything, or?
No, not right now.
Word. Gwen, that'll be you. The Knoll and Hyena that both started to charge you got shot on their way to you, and you didn't even have to do anything.
Cool. I'm gonna summon Zim. I don't know how that works.
Zim caught up in.
I summoned
So-
Zim.
So to
You just
clarify,
throw nothing at the enemy.
it's like a Pokeball.
Oh shit.
To clarify
choose you.
how this works mechanically, you have two options.
Okay.
You can either use your ability to just summon the spirit, kind of like the Drake Warden ability normally, or alternatively, you can use the ability to empower Zim, giving him that custom stat block that we made. Now, I want to say we have it saved somewhere.
Empower that boy.
Cool. So what do you do to summon Zim out of the bag? He knows you're in combat mode, so he's quietly in the bag, trying not to draw attention to himself. But what do you do to summon him out and?
You toss a muffin.
Just be like, come on, it's your time
you
to
need
fight.
a-
You wanted to do it. Let's go.
Do you want a Timmy snack?
You
Some
take a
food.
muffin out and you call out to Zim. You toss it. He jumps out of the bag and eats it midair. What does it look like? Because the Drake Warden ability summons I think it's a medium-sized Drake, and
Yeah.
Zim is tiny. He's very small.
He's a little boy.
So yeah, I will go ahead and say he is surrounded by this magical sort of translucent pearlescent form. What form does that take? You guys watch as Zim grows larger, it looks like, but it's just a magical sort of enhancement at this point. So this magic surrounds him. He starts growing larger. What does he look like, and what color are his eyes? And I'm asking that because actually, hey, can I steal Gwen for just a second and whisper?
Sure. Yeah, take it. We don't need
You
her.
guys
Take me away.
It's not like you-
strategize. All right.
I'm
So-
beautiful.
Just between us and I guess the audience, hi Acrylis, something that I forgot to pitch to you, but that you can absolutely choose to accept or not. Part of the Drake Warden abilities are getting to choose the elemental attunement of Zim whenever
Yeah.
he is empowered. Do you want to make it where you have access to all of those, or would you like to do a little side quest sort of thing where you have to unlock those different elements and you can pick which
I
ones
think
you
side quests would be more fun.
Cool. So let's start. You have two options. You can either do electric, which is your dragonborn essence, or you can enhance his because he's a black dragon and do acid.
In the future, would he have without the quest, would he still have access to both of those, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do acid for now. We'll see how that
Yeah.
goes.
So for now, every time you empower him, you can pick one of those two. And when
Okay.
you summon him like this, his eyes are going to change to the color of the element that you pick.
Okay.
Cool. Let's go.
Okay, we strategize. We're gonna give Adira a glow-in-the-dark collar.
What?
Oh.
Wait, what?
Multi-class into Artificer real quick.
Real quick. Just real fast. Let me take a 1-level dip. I promise it'll be short.
Yeah, I just cast Fairy Fire, and now you're like always gonna be glowing. Oh, yeah, everyone has ear chance hitting you.
When she barked at me, but you're the one that could interpret it, so I just assumed it was a yes.
Wait, can someone cast light on Aethera's teeth?
I have
The true definition
Oh my
of
God.
pearly whites.
I have this little token, but I don't know what to like
Yeah,
add
keep
to it.
trying.
Oh, let me look. His health-
Unless you want me to go on like the Drake companion stat block, but you said there's a custom one, so I don't know what's going on.
Will you pull up the Drake companion stat block?
Yeah, I'll send it.
Man, we have 2 weeks for you guys to set this up.
So right now his health would be 30.
Okay. So I'm gonna say that health stacks with his normal health, so he has 38 total.
That little dragon has more health than
Damn!
this thing. It sucks.
And then
more
his
health
armor
than
class
me.
is
Yeah, I
17.
think something's broken.
I think.
To be fair, they are a level higher than us.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
I will do some extra legwork outside of this to make this easier in the future. I might try to fix this over the break that we take. But for now, Gwen, you pull out Zim, and he goes out empowered, increased in size, looking very strong and healthy. What are you having him do? What are you doing?
We're just gonna, I guess, go this way. And since I can't really do anything else because I summoned him, would I still be able to move my hunter's mark, or is it a little too light?
Yeah, that's a
for my
bonus
own?
action.
Okay, and I'll put it on the knoll.
Thick. I'm gonna keep track of that with a little red ping. Or actually, I'll make it blue to match you.
Okay, that's my turn.
Aethera! You are now
Yay.
in the light. You can see there are two hyenas around you.
Sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and try bite the one below me.
Go right ahead. I will just let you know their AC is 11.
Okay. Yeah, no, I got an 8.
Oh,
Yeah, that won't hit.
Well, wait, I can roll. I have whatever Leo gave me,
Oh
blessed.
yeah, bless. If you get a 4 on a D4.
but I didn't, so.
no.
Ooh, yikes. No, you go to take a bite at one, but the light is just now coming in. Your eyes adjust really quick, throws you off a little bit, and you miss.
She's like, she's thinking a little bit, this is not going to be very useful with the dark vision not here. And she's going to drop wild shape. I'm gonna use it not. And go back to my normal.
Word.
She's like, oh my gosh, all these things.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, if that is your turn, it is going to be the gnolls and hyenas. The two hyenas are obviously going to jump you. Rosaris, this hyena is going to run around you, and they are going to sort of start swarming you guys from both sides. We'll do the ones against Aethera first. That is going to be a nat 20. So
Oh,
Ooh.
you are going to take 7 points of piercing damage against the first attack. And that is a dirty 20 on the second one. For 6 points of piercing damage. So 13 total damage. As these two jump, start biting at your legs, grabbing you, and pulling as you're coming out of this wild shape form. They were kind of held back, a little scared in the direwolf form, but as soon as you come down from that, they jump all over you. Rosaris, that's going to be the ones surrounding you. Hyena gets a dirty 20 as well for 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And the gnoll is going to get a 2 and a 3. That is a 7 to hit.
Surprisingly, no.
Oh wait,
you hit the
9. That's a 9.
Still surprisingly, no. It's strictly because I have a shield, so I'm gonna say the shield blocks it.
Nice. Yeah, that shield kind of saves your ass here. It goes to take an attack at you. You're faced away from the hyena. You know that's not as big of a threat. It stabs at you with the spear, and you block it with your shield. That's going to be their turn. So that's going to bring it back to you, Rosaris.
Cool. I'm gonna draw Marcel's wished blade. I'm sorry, it's
I don't want that blade.
Marcel hates it.
Yeah, I'm like that disapproving parent. That blade's not good enough for you, honey. It's called puppy love. It's not real. You'll find a newer one. Much better.
I'm assuming a 13 on the knoll does not hit.
It does not. Its armor class is...
Oh,
Actually, wait.
I'm blessed.
You're blessed.
For this one, it will hit because it doesn't have a shield.
Oh.
It's using a torch and a spear.
Oh, yeah, right.
I rolled a 1 on bless anyway, so that's fine.
I mean, you still hit. It's fine.
Cool. That is 10 damage to the knoll.
Nice. It is looking pretty hurt. It's got 2 bad, big injuries on it. One a shot from the side, one a slash from you.
Can I do a reaction?
Sure.
Just because Zim has a reaction, and I don't know if this counts or not.
Read it off to me.
When another creature within 30 feet of the drake that it can see hits a target with a weapon attack, the drake infuses the strike with its essence, causing the target to take an extra 1d6 damage of the type determined by its draconic essence.
That's within 30 feet. You can absolutely do that.
Alright.
What type of damage is it? And roll that d6.
It is acid, and let me get a 6. 4.
Nice. Rosaris, you watch as you go to swing your sword, and a little flash of magic, not from you, coats your weapon right as you're going to hit, and this knoll takes a little bit of extra damage that seems to, like, corrode against its skin and some of its clothes. Zim's eyes flash green as it does this.
I don't see Zim, so I'm just like, dude, this sword is awesome. Marcel, are you sure you don't want it?
No.
It does acid damage, dude. That's so cool.
You bought it. That's not adventuring.
That was from Zim, mate.
I don't hear you, Gwen. I'm fighting with my new magic acid dealing sword.
I'm
Marcel.
closer than Marcel is.
During all of this banter, what are you doing, Marcel?
Marcel is like, okay, they still can't see me, so let me move her here. Now shoot that hyena with Eldritch Blast with advantage.
Go right ahead.
The one that's attacking Ethereum, so right, this one.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay, just double check, because saying a hyena doesn't really mean anything. Sweet. Okay, good thing I did. So 18.
Plus the 2 for Aethera. Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah. I was like, okay. That is 11 damage.
That is plenty enough to kill it. An Eldritch Blast comes from behind, shoots this hyena up through the ribs, and it pierces through, and it falls and dies. Aethera, you watch as the one tearing at your left leg suddenly gets, bolted through the side and falls to the ground. Unalive.
Oh, good.
Don't worry, dear, I'm coming.
That's my favorite leg.
Ava,
Why
that's
did you drop your dire wolf? You could see.
I know, I made a mistake.
I am going to run up and try to flank the hyena on Rosaris.
Can you reach?
If you
Can I?
bonus action dash, you can. You're 40 feet away.
Okay. Alright, that's fine.
Alright, you are flanking Rosaris, so you'll have a +2 to hit this hyena.
So that would be a 24.
Oh, yeah. And you get sneak attack.
Alright, so 11 damage with the rapier, and then 3 for sneak attack.
It was already dead.
Okay.
Yeah, you run up and stab this thing from behind. It's distracted trying to hurt Rosaris. You easily get a killing blow in, knocking this thing down. If that's all you got, Leo, that'll be you.
I'm going to run up another 30 feet and cast Healing Word on Aethera.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Go ahead, cast that, and don't forget to add that extra D4 with the updated spells. 'Cause I love it. Some of these spell changes were really good.
Are the spells already updated on our character sheets? I forget what they did. Okay.
Yeah.
I forget. I know they did weird things.
15.
And they did some weird stuff, but unfortunately, they didn't do a
Nice.
full on.
Yeah.
Which I'm okay with. I'm glad they didn't, because that'd be
Yeah.
like some of us don't choose to do those squirrels.
Who needs updates whenever Leo can cast a first level healing word and heal Athera for 15 points of
Yeah.
health? That's
Awesome.
crazy.
Sorry.
Anything else? That was just a bonus action. You still got an action if you want.
No, that's it.
All right. Gwen, that'll be you.
Leo's action economy is horrible. Nothing healing word.
Yep.
He's off today. He even said it. David said, hey, he comes in all quiet and he's
Man is tired
thrown
as
off
fuck.
his rhythm.
I shoot the guy with my
The guy?
Oh,
Sorry.
the guy. No,
Yeah, sure,
what's it
sorry.
called? With my
Okay.
hunter's mark.
No.
I shoot the guy with my hunter's mark. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
There's a
I hit him
bullseye
for
on my
21.
thigh still from where she shot me before.
21 definitely hits. Plus 2 from
Okay.
Rosari's. Yeah, you're well above.
That is 4 damage.
Plus your D6, right?
Oh yeah. Hold on. Okay. 4 plus 6.
Let's go. I'll let you to tell us what that shot looks like as you kill the last Knoll in this combat.
She just shoots straight like towards the vital area and like the chest. As it like kind of zooms past Rosari's.
Yeah, the Knoll is pulling back another attack with its spear, holding up its torch so we can see, and as it goes to take a strike, arrow pierces through the chest. It crumples to the ground dead. Athera, that brings it to you, and this...
No, I got another attack.
Oh, you got another attack?
You
gonna shoot Athera?
Yeah, shoot her
I'm
in
gonna
the face.
try. I'll move a little bit. Over right here.
Okay, I'll say that you
Yeah.
have just enough sight to see it, even though
Okay.
Athera is definitely in the way.
Come on, baby.
I'll move.
That is 27.
Yeah, that's high enough for me to say you still hit. That's fine.
Would I be able to use my charge on this one?
Typically you have to call it before you take the shot, but
Okay.
yeah, if you want to, you can.
Okay. I'll just do this one time, I swear. 8 plus, what is it? A D6.
It already calculates it for you. It does the
It
lightning damage
does?
every time on roll 20. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Either way, it's enough to kill it. So,
Yes.
Gwen, you take a shot through this Knoll who crumples to the ground in front of Rosari's, getting pierced through the heart, clutching as some blood spatters from its chest. You quickly run over, take a very close shot right past Athera. I'm gonna say that this comes like you just got your leg back from this other hyena, and as you're pulling it back, an arrow passes through the space where your leg was and hits the other hyena in the head, killing it, pulling you guys out of combat.
Very nice.
I'm gonna like turn around to see where the arrow came from. You've been practicing, haven't you?
No,
Yeah.
she just missed.
Yeah, she didn't hit her target, so
What the fuck?
My eyes just go wide, like, what does that mean?
Rosari's, I will give you a small little bit of info here. The Knoll that just died in front of you, it dropped a lit torch that you are free to like take or snuff out or do whatever you want with. Fire's not going to spread here. It's made out of stone, but
I'm
Let's
gonna.
give it to Leo. Leo, you be the light bringer.
Sure.
Help Athera.
Yeah, I'll pick it up and
So
hand it
she
to
doesn't
her.
have to-
Wow.
But you could see when you're a dire wolf because of the light. For the
Besides, it doesn't matter. He doesn't use a weapon anyways. He has nothing better to do with his free hand.
Sure.
So Leo, you shall be torchbearer.
All right.
all right, I'm going to give you a little yellow token, and I made your token emit light so you can keep track of that. You
Awesome.
guys can explore this sort of entire floor as much as you guys want and ask questions to your heart's content from this point out.
Is that stairway upstairs where I'm at?
What you see there is the stairs lead up, and then there is just a brick wall at the top. it looks like it does lead upstairs, but there is a like wall that is blocking it.
Oh man, it's
and
one of
then-
those.
There's that torch on the ground that belongs in one of the sconces on the wall right here, but it was knocked down and the sconce was broken.
Oh, Marcel will grab a torch.
I found some stairs.
Same thing for you. At the top of all of the stairs, you see the torch sconce where you are is still there. The torch is unlit though, and the top of the stairs are walled off with those like sandstone bricks. All of you are exploring this room. What are you doing? You're just pinging the chest.
What is
What is in that chest?
What's in there?
Rosarius, you flip open the chest and immediately like this old dusty stench of death comes up as some old rotten food is in there. There are a couple of stored like bits of clothing that are super dusty now, and they have like some mold growing on them that's since died. There's a couple of tools scattered in the chest and on the ground, like some unlit torches, a pickaxe, a hammer, just some basic stuff like that.
Cool.
Are these like sarcophagus, or just?
Yes, the three that are not broken are still like weathered and aged, but the one that's broken, you can see there is like a mummified body in it. Then there's a large, I say large, it's probably about 5 or 6 feet tall, like a bronze life-size statue of this person here with like long flowing robes, standing at the center.
It's Yoda.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
Some
What is a
druid.
Yoda?
It's a druid. I thought you would know. Come on, he's like
I've never heard of him.
a wise swamp dweller. Oh, that's fair. You're more the fork. You're not into the swamp thing. I can see where my knowledge surpasses yours.
Oh, dear.
Sure.
Marcel, Leo, do you think I should open one of these?
Let's make sure there's no traps on it first.
We
Good
also wait until Brazish says it's okay.
Yeah, we might.
What if we open it and there's like a
Brazish.
scary thing inside that we have to fight?
It sounds like his problem.
You know what, Marcel? You and Leo do what you think. I'll just go get Brazish, and while I'm gone, I can't stop you. You know?
Fair enough.
Open it.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go outside and get Brazish.
Yeah, you head outside to go let him know that you cleared out this floor and you guys are exploring it right now and he can come in.
Okay, Leo, here's the thing. Okay, when we open it and there's someone in there and they're like a normal person, we'll tell them, you're in the future! And we'll tell them a bunch of stuff, like how the world is round and all these weird things. Got it?
Got it. That's
We're
a
gonna
great
clearly
idea, actually.
screw up his mind if he's a real person. I mean, a living person. And Marcel will try to actually open the sarcophagus.
It is kind of locked pretty tight, but you could probably break some of the like stone. Like the lid is kind of heavy, but it was made to be taken off, but over time it's like weathered and stuff. If you want to try to just pick this thing up and move it, that's going to be difficult, but if you want to try to break it, that might be a little less difficult.
How about if I ask Leo for help so we both can try to lift
Yeah,
it?
you guys could do athletics checks.
Yeah! High five. Let's do
Nice.
Both of you give me an athletics check, and we'll see how that goes.
it. Oh, we're gonna do terrible.
Maybe.
Oh shit. I got a 5.
I got a 2.
Nice.
You guys get in position, and you guys look at each other, and Marcel, you lead it off, and you're like, all right, 3, 2, it does not budge at all.
Oh, God. Atera!
We're like the
Atera!
strongest ones here, too.
If there turns to something to carry it, it's heavy.
I'm just walking in with Brazish, and I'm like, they're fine.
You guys hear groaning and straining from out, like, at the entrance. It's echoing through the walls.
Come on, Leo. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Fuck.
It is heavy. It is so heavy.
Wait. I think
Besides-
this has been.
Besides,
It's
help
not
us.
heavy, guys. It's not heavy. You know what? It's curse to always be closed. That's the truth. It's actually very
Yeah.
light, but it's curse.
You're right, Marcel.
That's why we can't lift it, and that's the only reason for us not being able to lift it. And also, bless does not work on checks. You should have this by now.
We should try the next one.
Yeah, let's try the next one. The next one might not have maybe a weaker curse.
If you guys want to try again, be my guest. Give me another set of athletics checks. I hope this goes so poorly.
13.
All right.
And natural one.
Oh, so wait. Yeah, so good
All
job.
right, Leo, you're kind of off your game already. You're not feeling too great. It's kind of difficult to describe the like weirdness that you're in. You didn't sleep well. You've been having weird dreams. It's all off. You kind of tune out as Marcel is counting 3, 2, 1. Marcel, you try to pick it up and it budges just a little bit, and then Leo, you rush to catch up and you catch your finger under it and you jam it, and you oh, it hurts so bad.
Fuck. Well,
Some things are just never meant to be open. Yeah, we have to face it. Remember, this place is like important to a god, so it's has like god level curse powers, you know.
that's true.
Would I be back yet, Shorty?
Yeah, you and Brazish come in, and he is walking around taking notes, looking at the statues, and then you guys walk in, watching Leo jam his finger, coming into this like central square room, and he's just like, "Oh wow, it's even better than I could have expected. Oh, please don't touch that."
Too late.
Touch what?
Well, listen, if any of these are left intact, I would love to analyze their structures and how are they created, the materials, the strength of them. One of them is already busted in if you would like to rummage through that one. That's fine. But the rest, please leave to me.
Right. Well, good luck opening them.
Yeah, they're cursed. We tried it, and we learned that there's like a powerful curse that keeps it sealed.
Out of curiosity with him saying that, can I see if like there's a divine curse on? Like,
Yes, if you want to use your class
Okay.
ability, go ahead. I'm going to also say that Solder Brazish just rolled a nat 1 on Insight, so he's just like, oh, yes, I better not touch them at all. If you want to mess with him, that is completely of your own choosing. Zach, please read out the description of the ability you're using. Or tell us what it does in your own words. You don't have to read the full thing.
so, mechanically it's divine sense, but we've kind of reflavored it to where I can detect like divine magic and or like how devoted someone is and if they use divine magic.
Yeah. You use that, and like a wave of just like a magic feeling emanates from you out around this room. First, Leo pings, obviously, being a cleric. Strangely enough, Marcel pings a little bit, like in a strange sense, mostly
Because
coming
he's a
from his
demigod?
sword. Yeah, I mean, spoilers, but yeah. But this room has almost the effect of like the hallowed spell on the entire temple. So it is very connected to it, but these sarcophagus, they do not ping specifically. The whole area has that sort of like divine touch to it, but there's nothing that stands out very strong. The
Wow.
strongest thing is probably the symbol on the floor, if I'm honest.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring
I don't
you back
know.
up here.
Yeah, why? Okay.
In
I
your
kinda also
vision,
wanna say, what also like is Ava and Brazish? Do they ping?
hey Ava, how religious are you?
What? She's not very.
No,
Trying not to be, I guess.
neither of them ping.
Agnostic.
Okay. I give Ava like a confused look and then I'll point this out to Brazish and say like, I think this is the most important. Also, there's nothing wrong with the sarcophagi, you're fine.
Marcel turns to Leo. Poor
doesn't
ignorant
know.
fool. He starts to know about how powerful these seals are.
This is exactly how curses work.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wait, why would you be able to use magic to detect the magical seals? Wouldn't the person who created the seal already counter that? Maybe he used some kind of ability to hide the seal from being detected.
Fair point.
Yeah, I mean, what? You think the people made us stupid?
While you guys are bantering, Soldier Brazish is looking at the symbol and like the inscriptions on the floor, wiping some of the dust off and like writing some notes down on a piece of paper and just walking around mumbling under his breath. And you guys see it on the map. You can see that like large sun symbol on the ground. If you'd like to investigate it, get a closer look at it, be my guest. Otherwise, it's just kind of there.
Can we touch it?
Yeah, it's
Marcel's walking on it.
it's almost just like painted into the bricks on here, like it was magically inscribed or painted. But if it was painted, it probably would have faded by now. So your best guess is that it was some sort of etching.
I'm guessing the writings in that language he was researching that we can't really understand.
Yeah, if you guys speak either Elven or Sylvan, you can pick up bits and pieces of it. If you speak both, let me know. But I don't think anyone here does. I think Lucian's the only one.
Gosh dang it.
I understand Sylvan.
Elvish as well?
Yeah, I'm a half elf.
Oh yeah, okay. Marcel, through your very proper education, you've been taught the language of magical research and knowledge. You know Elvish and Sylvan. You're looking down at this, and it takes you a second to start piecing it together. It's almost like Romance languages, how they overlap so much, and a lot of the words sound very similar. You're starting to pick up that this language seems to be like the parent language to Elvish and Sylvan. And you pick up just a little bit. The phrase on the floor, the ones that you pick up, the Q word, quator, means four, and luminaria has something to do with light. But the rest you're not sure about. But Brazish is taking notes and sort of analyzing it.
Quator and Luminaria. I'm gonna write that down.
So should we finish exploring the rest of the temple?
Oh, yes, sorry. If you guys can, obviously I would like to explore the rest if you'd like to make sure that it's safe. Have you found any ways up to the next level?
There's a wall.
I guess we're working on that.
Yeah,
Great.
I can't
We're not
go
there.
through a wall, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Not over there.
Rosari's, you being the one that pulled him back in here, he sort of takes you before you head out, and he's like, so, to let you know what the translation is, it says the Four Lights guide. There's also a bit of overlap here. The word for guide and the word for above are very similar, so it could be a matter of wordplay here. If you see anything about Four Lights, please let me know. I would be willing to help, but I will be taking my notes until you guys call for me.
Okay.
There's some stairs up here.
Wait.
Just whispering to himself halfway across 100.
Wait, sorry.
Yeah.
Leo,
Let me run back.
Leo, to let you know, those stairs are just the same as the rest of them. They have that like wall at the top of them. They go up to about halfway between the floor and the ceiling, and then there was just a wall.
Wait,
Over
sorry.
by me.
Are these?
Okay.
Yes,
Where's
Marcel?
Okay, he said about 4 lights, right?
Yes.
And there's like 4 torches things. Can we like 4 torches on like all 4 sides or something?
Over by me, I
Because
want
this is
to
a pyramid,
torch.
square pyramid.
Oh yeah, Glenn, if you want to light the torch, you absolutely
I've just been
can.
chilling here because I didn't know when it was gonna come to me.
Yeah. At
that's
any
a-
point, feel free to,
Yep.
tell me to shut up, and
Yep.
I'll do that. But you light the torch, but
Shut up.
nothing happens when you light it.
Okay.
Athira, are you
Marcel
doing anything?
figured it out. Light the torches.
You guys hear
So
the voices call out.
Guys, I figured out a smart thing.
light the torches?
Give
Yes.
me a pat on the head. Good job.
I already lit this one and nothing happened.
I lit this
All
one
4.
and nothing happened.
Marcel, which one did you light?
The bottom one.
All
I
right.
guess I'll go to the bottom right because I don't remember any of us going that way.
Yeah, bottom left here.
Leo, do you light that one up there?
I don't know. I'm supposed to.
You do hold a.
As I walked past, I yelled, "Leo, light the torch!"
Okay, then I'll light the
Pretty
torch.
please.
All right, Leo, you're the last one to light a torch. You walk over kind of hesitantly. You take the torch that Rosaries gave you and you kind of touch it against the one that's plastered on the wall there. As you light it and it becomes this glowing little blaze on the wall, you guys all in your different corners hear shifting and moving as the wall above the stairs elevates and goes up into the ceiling.
I take credit.
All right.
Everyone pick a corner, go up. Also, I want
Okay, yeah, split the party,
definitely
guys.
I definitely stole that pickaxe from
Yeah, if you want to add a pickaxe to your inventory, feel free.
Sig.
Let me add your characters to the next layer. Hold on for just a second.
As we all split.
Yeah, you guys all split up, and now I have to add your tokens
Who
individually.
walks into a bunch of monsters?
Yeah, one of you might die.
One. So Gwen, we're fine because that would be three of
Yeah.
us.
Mm-hmm. I didn't pick
Poor
anyone.
Leo.
Yeah, Ava, which direction do you
Ava,
want?
I'm just in the middle.
Come with us. Come with us.
I was gonna say that I was gonna follow Rosaries because he gave me a weird look and I didn't like it.
Cool.
I don't want to be left alone with the rogue. This
So
is
actually,
bad.
Rosaries is dying.
You gave
because
me a
of-
weird look.
Yeah.
I said one of you would
Ava
die. I
is the
didn't say how they
monster.
would die.
Yeah.
All right.
Now I know how that skeleton got there on the first floor.
Before you guys start moving around too much, I do want to let you guys know that it would be optimal for you guys to move very slowly so that it's still almost like we're taking turns in a sense, but you guys can go ahead and start exploring around this floor. Ava,
hey,
if
let's-
you just want to stick with Rosaries,
I'm just letting him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just say that you're following behind him and he's guiding
Okay.
you with a torch.
Gwen, do you want me to go first?
Fuck.
I mean, I can go first. It's fine. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, just move kind of slow, just 1 or 2, 3 squares at a time. Also, we can just say that Zim's following you around, Gwen. I'll leave his token up here if you want.
Okay, we'll just leave him over there.
So
Yeah.
if I run into
Damn
a
it,
trap,
dead end.
I can just throw Ava in front, right?
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, is that what's happening? I'm gonna
Also,
trip you.
I left the explorer mode on so that you guys can see the whole map as you.
Marcel,
Leo!
Pause really quick.
I thought I lost you.
I thought I lost you too.
Leo and Marcel, you guys are in the middle. Everyone else pause really quick. I want to describe what you guys are seeing. So first thing, the air on this
Marcel Leo
floor.
hugs.
You guys hug
I
in
was
the
so scared.
the warm light of this gem here. Walking around on this floor, you guys probably feel a little bit claustrophobic as there's like tight corridors and this very thick, heavy air. It doesn't smell as bad, but it is dusty and hot. You guys find yourselves in the middle, Marcel and Leo. You hug, and then on this little basin that stands about 5 feet up from the floor, there is a massive, like softball-sized topaz gem emanating this bright light, brighter than a torch. The entire area around you is illuminated and lit up by this, and you guys see it sitting there hovering slightly above the pedestal.
Kind of looks like a pizza.
Leo,
Sure.
I have a question, Leo.
Pizza.
What is it, Marcel?
If we grab it, you think it's gonna like start a trap or something?
That's what I would assume.
Shorty, can I move now?
Yeah, you guys can keep moving.
Okay.
Marcel and Leo are
okay.
sitting there talking, and you guys are still exploring.
Oh wait, can we actually? It's like I see warriors on the floor. Can I see those?
Yeah, Marcel, you, knowing these languages, can try to sort of gather this together. Go ahead and give me a history check for how easily you gather some of this information.
Oh yeah, you know me. I'm Marcel,
Marcel.
the historian.
King of history, baby.
Why need Lucian? We got Marcel. 9, dude. We're safe.
It takes you a second. You know, Lux, Lucz, in common at least, means light. Axipe could mean one of a lot of things. It could mean throw, grab, hold, take. It's a lot of different things, but it's some sort of like motion, I guess.
Okay. Lights, motion kind of thing.
Also, that was in the backwards order. The words on the ground read Axipe Lux.
Oh, Acupate. Okay.
We tried to pick it up.
If you want to.
You know what, Leo? That's a great idea. You want to fuck her who gets to pick it up?
All right, rock, paper, scissors.
What is
Okay. We put our hands off screen and then we lift him at the same time. Got it? Okay.
Wait, what?
Rock. Okay, we're gonna reveal what we have in the screen after 3. Got it? 1, 2, 3. Damn! You didn't do anything. So I said I win.
All right, fine, you can win.
Okay,
Alright.
I win.
You guys rock, paper, scissors. Leo's never heard of the game. Marcel wins by default. Marcel, do you pick up the gem?
Yes.
Cool. Immediately, the entire floor turns dark. You pick up the gem, and everyone in here, you're limited to your dark vision now. It is no longer bright enough for you to see. Also,
Shit, you turned off the lights.
you hear movement. Athera and Gwen, you guys hear some stone moving and shifting just like previously with the staircase doors opening very close to you. Marcel, you grab the topaz. It is still emanating a little bit of light, but you can see further than that already. And the rest of you are just bathed in darkness.
They
My
were
torch
coming.
isn't working.
What, do you see something? Oh.
Yeah, you can see that, right?
Yeah, should we go? Or should we?
Rosari's is lost.
I think we should just go. Yeah,
Yeah, the rest of them are
they can
probably
figure it
lost.
out. We'll just get
Follow
lost
me.
if we try to find them.
Perfect.
All right, we'll say that you guys go ahead and head up.
Wait, stay together, Marcel. Buddy system.
Oh, yeah. Stay with me.
Don't worry, Ava. I know how to find things around here.
Yeah,
We'll
you're
trust
doing a
him.
great job, Rosario.
Okay, Marcel starts like writing on the wall. Okay, we've been here. That's not gonna be. Oh, hey, Rosarius.
Oh,
Wait, let's go
Ava,
this
we've
way.
gone the wrong way. Let's go back.
Oh,
Come on.
Danny, are you able to get your video to work again? Now that you're not using.
shoot, I
Roll20?
totally forgot to put my video back on.
No worries. But I just figured if you're not using Roll20, I just now.
Yeah,
Like, it just
I
registered
wish you
for
told me sooner.
Listen, I forgot. I forgot.
Damn it.
What's this locky thing?
Where? Oh, that is a like a window. Like there's some iron bars right there where you can see
Yeah.
through to
I'm not gonna lie. I was wondering what that was, but I didn't want
You
to
can click it.
Oh yeah, just ignore that. It's just the Roll20 window situation. It's supposed
There's
to be
no
secret,
window,
but
yeah.
it's not.
Rosarius, we found you.
Wrong way, Ava. This way. I got this.
Well,
I believe.
he wants
in
to go
you.
that way.
When I think they're so lost.
Yeah, if only our
Yeah.
ranger and our druid didn't.
Oh, hey,
leave
look.
us
Hey, little
behind.
dragon. Where's your friend?
You know,
where's
maybe
your,
if the
where's
entire
Gwen?
party didn't split up.
Dude, are these stairs going down?
Yeah.
Oh, we found a dragon.
Yeah, we did find a dragon. Dragon, take us to Gwen.
Oh, we
Listen.
still didn't find anybody. Okay.
The dragon
not there.
disappeared.
It
He's not there.
disappeared. It's a ghost dragon.
Yep, you were hallucinating. I'm gaslighting you.
You want to play rock, paper,
Shit.
scissors?
I don't know that. But what is that game?
What do you?
Wait,
you don't know
Marcel,
that
come this
game?
way.
Like, following. Where are you? Oh, I
Like
lost
say
you. Mark.
rock,
I lost you,
paper,
Leo.
shoot.
Go around this
There you
corner.
are.
And then you either do like scissors, like this, and she makes the motion with her hands. Paper,
Oh,
does it
my
again?
God, Rosario.
or rock, and she makes a
I
fist
got
in her
this.
hand.
Don't worry.
Hey, Rosarius.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hey,
Don't
Rosarius.
worry. I'm figuring it out.
Wait. Scissors beats paper.
We
Paper
found them.
beats rock. Rock beats scissors.
Well,
I
who
know
beats
you
Found
found
this?
that
them.
game also.
Okay.
Ava, I have found them. You're welcome.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Took you a while, Rosarius.
What are you talking about? That was so quick.
Yeah,
I
we'll
found
play-
them a while
okay.
back. Ava got lost, so I had to go and get her.
I
Oh,
Rock,
just,
paper,
I
scissors,
just elbow
shoot.
you right in the rib.
Paper.
Oh, Ava.
Scissors.
Oh,
Ah,
well,
fuck
we
you.
know.
I win.
All right. You guys get up to the next floor, at which point Gwen and Athera are playing rock, paper, scissors. Athera, you are learning the game. It is not great.
I'm dominating.
Now you guys squeezing ahead of us. Whoa.
Yeah, you guys
rude.
shove past. Same thing as
Yeah.
before. Move kind of slowly, just like a square, maybe 2 at a time, and try to stay relatively close. And Ava will still say that you're sticking with Rosaris for now.
They're
Just
gonna
kinda
get so lost. Okay.
What do you want,
There's like
Ava?
a hole in this wall.
Why did you glare at me?
Can you squeeze?
Why are you not
No.
nice to your church?
Oh fuck, that's the wall.
Oh, hey, Leo. Everybody pause really quick. Leo,
Okay.
you are going to take 2 points of fire
not.
damage as you walk out, and there is a little glowing, almost like a torchlight here, but there's no torch there. It's just glowing in the center of the hallway. And as you walk out into this hallway, it shoots a bolt of fire at you and hits you for 2 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Why the fuck did it get so bright?
Fire.
It wasn't firebolt, it was fireball. Sorry.
Fireball.
Can you do something about that?
As we're
Leo?
walking, I want to keep an eyeball out for traps.
What's in?
Whoa, did you just phase through the walrus?
about it?
I need to load the page. I don't know if
It's
it's
that
What, I got it.
on my end or not.
Wait, Leo, I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Marcel pulls out
Shoot
the
it.
topaz.
Oh. Oh yeah. And he gets hit with fire.
Yeah, if you walk forward, you also get hit with fire.
Ah! Topaz, you didn't save me.
Can I try to squeeze through this weird little section?
Yeah, not wearing your armor, you could easily fit. Marcel and Leo, if you guys are still standing in that hallway, Marcel, you'll take 3. Leo, you'll take another 2 points of fire damage.
No, I ran.
Okay, if you run through, you'll take another 2 points as you run past.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
So yeah, update y'all's tokens, so we can sort of see how much health you guys have.
Don't worry, you can heal me when I get hurt more.
Yep.
You guys are walking through. There's these weird, tight corridors. Again, the air is heavy and humid. It's very
stop.
dusty and
Stop.
cramped.
Shorty, what's this?
That is an empty torch.
Okay.
It's not empty. There's a torch there, but it's
Light
not
it.
lit.
Okay. I just can't tell if it's like a
And what-
crossbow or something.
And what's this
Light.
that I'm pressing? This little locked door thing.
Don't worry about that.
Okay, I won't worry about it.
I forgot to
Fine.
make it a secret. That's what it is.
Oh,
Um,
take out torch.
do I die now,
My
Shorty?
torch.
Do you light that torch?
Yes, I do like this torch. It needs to be lit.
And this
no.
torch looks lit.
All right, the torch lights. You guys hear a sort of movement of stone as in the bottom of the corridor another door opens.
Guys, I did a smart thing again.
Good job, Marcel.
See, I do have the makings of a great adventurer.
I'm gonna close this door so Rosaris can't get
Leave me
in.
alone. Yeah.
There's not a door there. Come on.
Okay, that looks like spikes.
They
It
are.
does look like spikes.
Oh,
I
shit.
still
not
want
gonna
to
go
keep an
through that.
eyeball out for potential traps as I'm going.
Gwen is booking it. Go ahead, and give me a perception check.
Okay.
Huh.
Ooh, that's a nat 20.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay,
Let's
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
So, yeah, you guys are able to fit single file. It's not super cramped, but it is still hot and humid and dusty up here. So you guys begin making your way through these hallways, pitter-pattering, the sounds echoing off of the tight stone walls.
What kind of pitter patter?
Pit, 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 pit. Gwen, nat 20 perception. You notice 3 things in this hallway. 1,
Okay.
right here, there's a pressure plate. You just see
Yeah,
it. 2, down this hallway, there's another one of those floating fire orbs. And then right here, there seems to be like a grate on the floor.
Okay. I'm gonna point out the pressure plate to everyone. Like,
But
Yeah, I
not
can see it
guys,
things.
there's a thing there. Maybe you don't want to step on it.
Are you sure you don't want to step on the pressure plate?
Is the
You
grate
can
like
kill Ava.
It's
in
a-
the ground or on
yeah,
the ground?
it is. in the ground. It's a little more than 5 feet across, so you guys would have to like jump over it essentially. It's like 7, 8, 9 feet across.
I want to
just
try to
enough.
jump.
Yeah, if you guys are gonna jump, give me either an athletics or acrobatics check.
I got this.
18.
Gwen first, 18, that passes. You get across.
Hmm.
Marcel next.
I got a 6, guys. I got a 6.
Marcel, you jump across and you step on the edge, and the wood underneath you creaks and breaks. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. You're the first person to step on
Alright.
this.
Okay. Dex save.
If he seems like he's gonna fall at all, can I try to grab him and help? Or
Sure, yeah.
16.
You catch yourself, you step on some of the wood and it breaks, but you're able to like catch yourself kind of on the wall a little bit and move across. This wood seems very, very weak, but if you're just careful enough, you might be able to get across. Leo, that's gonna be you.
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
Nice.
Yeah.
Leo, how do you go about this? Are you trying to jump across? Are you trying to like carefully, with your weight on your hands on the wall, like tiptoe across the wood? What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to jump across.
You try to
And
jump,
fail.
and it's not that you are not athletic or out of shape, but this corridor is so tight that you kind of like take a step and go to jump and bump your shoulder against the wall, throwing you off balance. You land like 3/4 of the way through this grate. The wood underneath you snaps as soon as you land on it, and you fall down a like 10-foot hole, hit the ground, and
Oh,
you are going
shit.
to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you smack against the wall multiple times on your way down and land at the bottom with a thud.
Marcel will drop some rope. Here, can you like grab onto it and help you get it back up?
I'll hold the end with Marcel.
Yeah, you guys hold it.
I'm gonna
Leo,
grab the rope.
You grab the rope, no check needed, you're able to get up and through. But you do take a little bit of damage, hurting yourself along the way.
Nice.
Athera, you're next.
I'm gonna try and jump it.
Go ahead, give me an acrobatics or athletics check.
19.
Yeah, easily you hop over and clear it. You're very nimble and lithe. Rosaris, I guess you'd be next, and then Ava after.
I guess I'll try to jump it as well. And 22.
Yeah, easy. You spend all of your time training your muscles. You, with a step, hop over. And then Ava.
Come on, Ava.
Yeah.
You got this.
I am
Yup.
also jumping over, and I got a 19.
That's
Yo.
plenty. Ava hops across, again, kind of with ease. Less about brute strength and more about dexterity.
Yeah.
All right. Gwen leading the
Is that a
charge. You guys
What should I see
continue
with my eyes?
moving around.
What is this?
Oh,
The
light
torch.
it.
I light it.
You light that torch.
Yeah.
Nothing
I'm
happens.
lighting.
Okay.
I'm lighting this one.
Sick. Athera, you light the other torch. Both of them light up, and you guys hear more stone moving around somewhere.
Ava, I think we're in first place this time.
We're sorry,
Sorry.
that's not a competition.
Be careful. There
We're
might be a
gonna
trap in front
die.
of you. Like that door.
Are you even looking for traps?
Marcel messing with a door you guys can't see. Rosaris, will you give me a perception check, please?
I could just. Okay.
Those are there to remind me. DC is pretty low, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, we'll have a +0 to this. Let's go. And it's a 9.
No.
No, Rosaris, you walk out and the stones are mismatched and discolored because of time. You don't really notice anything. But Gwen walks through, and before you can step on anything, she grabs you and says, "Hey, more pressure plates."
Watch out.
My foot's just dangling over the pressure plate. Like, I didn't see anything. What are you
I
talking
want to
about?
jump over.
Yeah, these are small enough where you guys can kind of just step across them. They are kind of big, but you guys can just.
There's one
walk
right here
across.
too. Careful.
All right, and you guys continue exploring down these tight corridors and hallways. It's very dark, so for anyone who can't see, I think Leo, you're still holding a torch, right?
Right.
Yeah, there's a little bit
He's
of
light bearer.
light going around all these corners.
Oh, there's a torch. I light it.
You
I'm
light that
lighting
one?
the other one.
Let's go, Ava.
You guys light both of
Okay.
those and nothing happens.
Guys,
It's down there.
not every torch
torch?
can be
Oh,
lit.
no.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Oh,
Oh, look,
no.
a torch.
Look where you're going,
Nice.
Rosari.
Another torch.
Light it.
Sure.
All right, you guys
Yeah.
light those two, and then another change happens. You guys hear a door open somewhere as stone is creaking against itself and moving. You guys open up. Gwen, you go first, leading into this long hallway. This
It looks like candy on the floor.
that is broken glass.
Oh,
Uh,
still looks
Nice.
pretty.
No, no,
Tasty.
do not eat.
No consuming.
No nomming. No.
This hallway is decorated with like multiple torches that are already lit across the walls. It seems like these, despite this place being closed off for some long amount of time, these torches are still going. Along the wall, there are some paintings depicting this golden elf helping people, walking around, blessing crops, healing sick people, and there's like a centralized painting of them worshiping the sun. And then on this wall right here that you guys are looking at, if anyone goes up to it, there is another phrase that reads Pueri Sol. But really, Marcel's probably the only one who could translate it himself.
And I'm not even there.
Marcel's not even there. I don't know where he is.
Where is Marcel?
Also,
Can anyone read this? What were you saying? You stopped yourself.
should we
Oh,
get
look.
Brazish at some point?
Right, where is he?
Yeah, where is he?
We're supposed to clear. Hey guys, I found a way in.
There's some text on the wall.
Let me read this.
Marcel, for you, Pueri Sol means Pueri is like child. It could mean son or daughter or just child in the gender neutral. And Sol is obviously son. That one's very easy for you.
The son. I know this very well.
Son.
Okay, so we need a child and a soul. So soul of a child. Okay, let's get a necromancer over here, and we might be able to get through this. I'm not
We have a
saying we
baby
have
dragon.
to find a child's body, but maybe
Everyone's just gonna look at Zim.
Zim's just shaking his head. Just
Hold
Wait,
him
wait.
close.
Can I just say the name Piranum, see if that works?
you say Piranum, and the door reveals itself. The stone lifts up, and you guys have created a walkway through up to the next floor.
The walls
All right, he
listen.
is the son, isn't he? Totally
I pull
forgot
out, I
about
pull
that.
out the book. I'm like, apparently,
I didn't know these walls had
Yes.
microphones.
can,
It's a
can we just yell back and tell Brazish to follow the walls up?
Yeah, you guys yell out for Brazish, and it echoes across the stone. You don't really know if he heard you or not, but if one of you wants to spend the time to go back and get him and catch him up, you can, and then we can just keep moving on.
We'll have Leo do it because he's the light bringer, and I don't think.
Ava, do you want to go back?
I
If
can
not,
go
I
get
can volunteer.
Oh,
It's fine.
That's true.
I'm seeing
Gwen,
I
you
will.
would be best.
things weird.
Yeah, Gwen, you'll be best because you can
It's
sense all the
necessary.
pressure plates.
I already sensed them all.
But the note
We need the
doesn't.
buddies this
Yeah,
time.
Oh, you're
Brazish
right.
might need help.
Alright, I'll go help him.
Yeah. You guys go ahead and move up to the next floor, and you can sort of like move around a little bit, and then Gwen, you will go back and help Brazish, and you'll be back here in just a minute. So we move you guys to the next one, if it'll load.
Marcel,
Hello, roll
text on the
20.
ground.
So this floor, giving you guys a brief description of what you see. That is not what I want. Fourth layer. You guys walk up the stairs, and this room is pretty well lit. There are torches around those like perpetual lights that you guys saw on the floor below. The air starts to feel a lot cleaner. It's not as dusty and dirty, but there's still that metallic, brassy taste in the air. The walls look a little bit less decrepit. They're not as falling apart as the ones from the first and second floor, specifically. This place has probably not seen life in decades. There are multiple statues around the room, a lot of them still weathered and broken, of those like bird-like humanoids. And then along the wall where Leo is, you guys see like a desk with a couple of old books. The pages are faded. Leo, can you give me an investigation check, actually, as you're down there?
Cool.
Oh, perfect.
You said books. I came over.
And then, Marcel,
That's a
you're
7.
looking fantastic.
Yeah.
Rosarius, you can help him. Go ahead, Rosarius, give me an investigation check as well. And Marcel, you're reading that part on the ground. There's this sun symbol with this 9-pointed sun and a like red circle directly in the center of it. Da mi lux. You already know lux means light. Da mi. Give me a history check again, and we'll see if we can figure out what this is talking about.
Oh, okay.
And at
Again,
this point,
it's
15,
you guys
by the way.
walking around, Gwen, I'm going to say that you come back. Brazish is looking at the art pieces from the previous floor, but he will come up whenever he's ready.
Okay.
Historian Marcel, I got a 5, so I pretty much know everything about this place.
Yeah, you know it means light. That's about it. Rosarius, you got a 15 investigation. Rummaging through some of the desks, there's one book that looks like it has lasted the test of time. The rest of them look faded, dusty, decaying, and kind of bad. You are able to pick one out of the wood that has sort of aged and died. There is a book that seems to just be in perfect condition. It is titled Piranham's Prayer. I guess it would technically be in a language you don't know, but Piranham would still be the same, and you know the word prayer in almost every language. You're able to pick it up and look at it, and if you'd like to give me an Arcana check, I will tell you more about it. Marcel, to give you at least a bone to go with,
well, can we grab a gnome guy? He's like, hey, read this for me. Understand
yeah,
this for me.
he'll come up in a second. But you do see the statue up here at the front. It is standing there overlooking you guys. It has one hand placed on its knee and the other hand sort of placed up. And it is pretty large. It's like 15 feet tall, you know, significantly bigger than you guys. But you can reach up and look at it and mess with it if you want to.
Ooh, Marcel's gonna reach up there and mess with it.
8 on the Arcana, by the way.
Thick. Rosarius, you start flipping through the pages of this book, and towards the end, you notice something that sticks out to you. It's this glistening... A lot of it is still, like, faded. The ink has faded, but there is a glistening set of what you know to be enchanted ink at the back, which is how people hold, like, scrolls and spells and stuff like that. You can't read a lick of it, but there is a spell stored at the back of this book. Not that it can necessarily be used like an enchanted scroll, but there is a spell here that you have found that someone else might be able to eventually use.
I'm gonna put that in my backpack and say, wonder when Lucian's birthday is.
On an 8 Arcana, I will not tell you anything about the spell.
Figuring out the spell is the most important part of the gift for Lucian. So
Yeah, honestly, fair enough.
Okay, so you said one of the hands is like open like this?
Yeah,
Oh my
one
God,
hand
this-
is down, one hand is up. Like on the knees.
Yeah. Marcel, thanks for a second. He grabs the topaz, puts it on hand. Nothing happened.
Actually, something does happen.
Oh, I think that's smart.
Right here, next to the staircase that you guys came in, the stone shifts and moves upwards, opening and revealing a passage again. The next floor free for you guys to go to explore.
Good job, Marcel.
Yep, man, this place is like meant for me. Maybe I'm like the reincarnation of a guy. Wait, no, but he's evil, or is he good? Oh, I guess all God has a certain philosophical debate of whether they're good or bad. Should we need to believe in something higher up to do what we want to do?
With that, You guys begin
Just
going.
echoes down the hallway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Brazish comes up the stairs, looking around, bewildered by everything that he's seeing, and he tells you guys like, "Oh no, go on ahead. I'm gonna keep taking notes here. I will be following you guys behind, and if I need help, I will yell for you." Or
I'll
give a
point
send.
out that I'll be like, oh, there are some books over there that we left for you to look through.
Oh, great! I will go investigate. And he heads off and starts going.
I look
to
at Leo and just be like, shh.
Oh, that's
You
You were
guys
right next.
move up to the next layer. Up
I see
here,
something with health bars. Something
now.
with health bar.
description of the layer.
Of the what?
You guys see a statue there, and I'm about to have you roll initiative, but I'm going to describe the room first. The air is clearer. It's a little bit cooler. It's still like warm, but it's not as humid as before. The ground is littered with pebbles broken from columns that are holding up this central area of the room. You guys come out of a like staircase leading up, and then there is a square built around it. Around the center of the room, there's three sets of two pillars that are connected with archways between them. There's another sun symbol on the floor, a large statue towards the far end of the room, towards the top, in between the two pillars, and then two more of those panther-like statues off to the side. As you guys enter and start walking around the room, the statue almost looks at you. Its gleaming topaz eyes follow you around the room, but it does not move. It is holding a hammer down, placed onto the ground with both hands holding the top of it. And in that hammer is a shining like opal gem. And then on its side, it is holding a like large stone shield. It is made out of this dark gray stone with that bronze neck piece, headband, and like wrist bracelets and stuff like that.
Can I read the
Gwen's
writing?
gonna wave her hand in front of it and be like, guys, it's like one of those weird paintings that look at you.
Marcel, you go to read the writing. As Gwen, you wave your hand in front. I will let you know, Malus v Apri. You know Malus means hammer and Apri means open. The actual phrase itself you're not fully aware of, but you know that it's something about the hammer opening or something opening the hammer opening something. To that extent.
Guys, we have to open the hammer. Okay,
Gwen,
Gwen.
you wave your
Yeah.
hand in front of its eyes and you watch as the stone statue blinks and just keeps looking
Oh
at you.
shit. That's a little scary. That's extra spicy. What
Gwen,
they do
open
this
the
guy? Open the hammer.
Yeah, there's something you have to open the hammer to. I don't know, for something.
I don't know, the statue's looking at me kind of funny. I think he blinked. I don't know. Maybe I'm seeing shit. Like the lighting's kind of weird in here, but
Yeah, you're right. But did it blink when Marcel started putting his hand over it?
Yeah, you guys sit there and watch it, and it stays completely still except for its eyes, which kind of move and turn at you. There's like a glimmer that seems to move and shift as these topaz gems look at you all. They occasionally blink. Other than that, it stays completely still.
can I try to offer it like a piece of jerky and wave it in front of its face?
You wave some jerky in front of its face, and nothing happens. But Zim looks very interested in that jerky.
Some just like comes down from fucking with the statue over on the left.
You pull out the jerky, and Zim just locks on.
I throw it over to Zim instead.
Marcel looks at because it has a hammer, right?
Yeah.
He looks at the hammer, see if there's anything like a compartment or something. Like, ooh, maybe is a chest in this hammer or something.
The
The
only
hammerhead.
thing that's there, it's made out of this like dark gray stone that the statue is made out of. The only thing that stands out on it is that opal gem.
The gem.
We take the hammer.
It's holding on
Yeah.
to it. Leo, do you try to like pull on it or anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to take the hammer.
You grab the hammer and pull a little bit, and you feel a little shift as the statue's head turns down and looks at you. And I need all of you to go ahead and roll initiative. But we're actually going to take our break right there. So we'll be back in
All right.
about 5 or 10 minutes. You guys can go ahead and roll initiative, and then we'll pick up with see what the statue does.
What's freaking you out?
Marcel's background.
Oh.
It's a really.
I don't see it.
It's mad.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my
Yeah, he
God.
keeps on coming
That's
back and
crazy.
sitting
What
down,
the
and I
hell?
was so confused.
Thanks.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that fucked me up.
I didn't even notice.
Is this how wild shape works?
Wow, that's so great.
Marcel's a changeling, confirmed.
Wait,
Come
what?
on.
You guys just figured it out?
That was a band race. How could you do this? All right, so we pick back up. You guys rolled initiative. The statue essentially comes to life, its head snapping down to Leo, who just tried to take the hammer out from it, and the stone did not even budge underneath it. This thing is large and heavy. It stands at about 15-ish feet tall, and it is massive. Immediately, Ava, you spring into action first, followed by Gwen, but the statue looks like it is about to take up its hammer that it is now picking up and start swinging.
Whoa, how'd I move there?
Yeah, I'm a lot.
Oh, yeah, you guys
closer
can-
than I
Go
would
up
be.
you.
I just left your tokens where they were. If they are supposed to be in a different spot, you just let me know. You
I
guys can-
was
No, no.
behind him. I don't-
Me and Leo are like perfect. We're exactly.
I was
where
just
we're
like
supposed to
looking
be.
all around him before the initiative happened.
I was gonna be back kind of where Rosari's is.
Sure, I'll just go ahead and move you back here, and then you can take your turn from there.
Alright. I'm gonna do short bow. And then I get +2. +2.
+2. Total
Okay.
+6.
Okay, gotcha. $23.
That definitely hits, yeah.
No. 7 for normal, and then 6 sneak attack.
That's 13 total. You shoot it, and your arrow sort of like pings into the stone, scratching it a little bit. You feel like you hit it, but it's not doing a lot of damage. This thing seems very resilient to, especially like just kind of weaker melee attacks like that. Yeah,
Are the pillars big enough to hide behind?
absolutely, yeah.
Okay,
All
I
of
want to hide
these
behind one of them.
You can hide behind. These little
Alright, well-
curves right here, those are arches going up to the ceiling, so you guys can't really interact with those, but you can absolutely duck behind a pillar and sort of hide.
Okay. All right,
um,
I'll do that.
Go ahead and make your stealth check, and then we will continue on, and if I need it, I'll call you for it. Gwen, that'll be you.
Gwen's going to cast Zephyr Strike as like a noticeable wind kind of just like comes from her, and she's going to move all the way down here. And she's going to shoot him.
I hate to be a rules lawyer. I want to say, let me reread this. Once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll. It deals extra, Oh, no, okay, yeah, you don't provoke opportunity attacks, you
Yeah.
run down. I will say that as you're running, you can turn around and take this shot, because it's supposed to give it to you after you attack, but if it's all part of the same turn, it's the same thing.
Okay, because it's like that's a bonus action.
Yeah, so
not
that'll
like
be your
an
bonus action. Go ahead and make your attack or attacks, and just
Okay.
give me damage. And you get that, what? Is it a
First to hit-
D8?
17. Yeah, it's a D8.
Oh yeah, that's like a 21 with Marcel and Leo there. That definitely hits.
Okay,
Nice.
that is 9 plus 1. And then I'm going to shoot it again.
Go right ahead.
Fuck it up.
27.
Nice.
That definitely hits.
10. And Zim's just taking the dodge action. And that's it.
So Zim is staying up there. Is he empowered or is he still...
Yeah, he's still empowered.
Okay, I don't know how long that lasts, but it's only been
I
like...
think it's just like until I dismiss it.
Sure, yeah. If you want to
I don't
check
know.
that, I'm free to just let him...
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, we'll let him stay up for now if nothing else. It hasn't been very long in here. You take 2 attacks. Again, your arrow's kind of like pinging this thing and not dealing a ton of damage. Athera, that takes it to you. Leo, you're up next.
Okay, to confirm, is something else creating a light source in here?
Yes.
Oh yeah, there's
I am.
torches.
There's a bunch of torches around the room. If you just take a glance around, you can count. I think there's 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So this place is
Okay.
like well lit.
All right, I'm gonna wild shape into a bear, probably.
Give me that nature check. You know what we're doing.
It is a 22.
Oh, that
Ooh.
beats the DC. We get to bring out
That
something
beats
special.
DC.
Do you still have the
What?
stat block?
Yeah, I have it in D&D Beyond.
Sweet. Pull it up. Athera, you do not turn into a bear. You have been
You turned to a
working-
platypus.
You turn into
That's
a
right.
platypus. You turn in to an animal that I don't even have any art for. I don't have a token for you, so we're just going to use another animal's token. But to describe how it looks, I will pull up the actual creation that we have. You begin to shift into a bear, but you feel this power that you've been trying to get with this like personalized wild shape, something that fits you, that you are able to use. Oh, that is not what I was trying to do. As you shift and start morphing into a bear and the fur comes out, you accept that sort of magic that you feel coursing through you. Let me find which one of these you're going to be using. I believe it is the child form, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. You guys watch as Athera turns into what looks to be just like a large cat, almost like a lynx. It's got the fur that is kind of dark with these little green movements and swirls throughout it. The face sort of puffs and forms that cat-like shape with the whiskers and the hair pointing out on the side. It's probably just a little bit bigger than like a large dog. But at this point, your fur is still like a bright gray color with those spots of green throughout it. And your eyes glow with a little bit of a green light as you shift and change into this strange form that none of you guys recognize.
Wow,
I'm
dear,
like-
can't even turn to a bear correctly. So sad.
Hopefully, this one has dark vision.
Yeah, hopefully.
Should I just use the cat?
Yeah, sure.
There it is.
It has more health than that, but yeah.
Yeah, it definitely has more health than that. I can adjust it.
Just an orange tabby, very on theme for this time.
Oh, cool, we're getting protected by Garfield.
I technically have dark vision on this thing, but the cat doesn't have dark vision for some reason.
I can give you dark vision, hold on.
Yeah, he can give you dark vision. Not like it needs it because you're in front of a torch.
No, I'd moved away and it actually like significantly changed what I can see for some reason. Cool. So as that happens, I'm like, I kind of just like am shocked for a bit. And I look down and I'm like, I actually panic a little bit and I'm like, oh no, 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 oh shoot. And I'm gonna like run over here. And I'm just looking at everything and I'm just gonna I'm shocked enough that I'm not actually even gonna take an action. Like she's so shocked that she just misses this part of her turn.
Yeah, you guys watch as Athera goes to wild shape and it takes on this strange form of this like cat-like creature that you guys have never seen before. Gwen, you might have the closest semblance to something like this. From where you grew up alone, you know that that is a magical creature through and through. Definitely not like a regular beast of any sort. And you guys watch as Athera, attempting to take the form of something else, shifts into this and then almost kind of like panics and backs up and moves off to the side. That brings it to Leo.
Derek, get a grip. Healers in the front line.
Right. I am Going to immediately cast Bless at 2nd level on Marcel, Rosaris, Gwen, and Athera.
yeah. All of you guys go ahead and add those little tokens, those little dots, and then Leo, if you want to keep track of concentration.
Yep.
Cool.
And then I am going to move back here towards this pillar.
For sure.
Don't trip over the rocks.
Big old bless going out. You love to see it. That's going to bring it to the statue's turn.
Leo?
Leo starts backing away. Marcel, you're the only person left up there. The statue holds the hammer aloft in one hand, takes the shield off of its hip with the other, and holds it steady. This large rock creature, monster, stares you down, and you feel those topaz eyes gleam into you as it's going to take an attack.
Okay, can we at least talk about this? I mean, you might be a rock creature, but maybe there's a nice person inside that could do better for the community instead of attacking me with that hammer. And
All right, first one's an 18.
and
Someone touched his hammer, so...
Yeah, Marcel, how would you feel if someone gets shot?
I'll cast Hail's Rebuke on that one.
It hits you for 9 points of bludgeoning damage as the hammer smacks into your side. You cast Hellish Rebuke. Go ahead and I'll roll the dex save. You roll damage.
How much damage?
I mean, that's up to... Or 9 points for you, sorry.
Yeah, okay.
It got a 13 on its save.
Okay. Yeah, 13. That fails.
Cool. Go ahead and roll damage.
Thrice.
It's big. It's not very dexterous.
16 damage.
Nice. You watch. You said 16.
Yeah.
You watch as you cast Hellish Rebuke, and the fire swaths over this dark gray stone, and then the cracks and chips from the arrows from Gwen and Ava gloss over and heal, as the fire has no effect on it. If it does have an effect, it's not negative.
Guys, it's immune to fire and it actually gets stronger. We learned something new today.
It is going to hit you with something called a shield bash. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Saving throw. I can use plus on this. I really...
Alright. Yeah, that's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna... Plus is not gonna save it too.
No. So you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as it smacks you with its shield, and you're actually gonna get knocked back 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
But...
Regret.
That's it. As a bonus action, it's going to look over to Leo as the next closest one. Leo, it looks at you, and a topaz gem in a little headband across, like this thin, golden, brassy-looking headband. The topaz glows, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 15.
Nice.
Marcel, go ahead and say your favorite line. It's a saving throw.
Which one?
12.
12.
Fuck.
You are hit with the slowed condition. Actually, I think it's called something else in like the new version of D&D, but it's you can only take a no, it's something different. You cannot take reactions, and your speed is halved until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Marcel, you get smacked with a shield, knocked 10 feet back, but you catch your footing and stand back up. Your turn.
Ow. Okay. Maybe frontlining is not a good idea. Oh, wait, I do have a free. It's not dexterous, so maybe I can cast Fairy Fire on it, so make it easy for all of us to hit it. So he's gonna try.
Dex save, right?
Okay. Yeah, dex save.
That is a nat 20 for -2, 18.
Okay, well, okay, there goes his turn.
You know what? I'll throw you a bone here. As you're starting to cast Fairy Fire, you start pulling out the spell using Jacques as your casting focus with this. as soon as you go to cast it, you see a gem light up on the front of the shield, and a beam shoots out and knocks the spell out of your hand and counterspells it.
Okay. Well,
That is its
my
reaction
bonus.
and everything else. So go ahead. It can't do anything else.
Yeah, for my bonus action, I will use Hexblade's Curse, and I'm gonna go backwards. I can say hi to good old Leo. Hey, Leo. Sorry, bro, here.
All right, Hexblade's Curse. I'm
Marcel?
gonna add that on here. After Marcel, that brings it to Rosari's.
What's the plan? What?
Well, originally I was gonna try to attack it, but it's really tough.
Do I need to
Where
go forward?
Maybe.
Okay. 25 feet. Can I try to, like, how tall is it? You said it's like 15 feet tall, right?
It's a little less than 15 feet tall, yeah. Where
Cool.
the
Can I
head
try
is
to?
like out of y'all's reach. Actually,
If
15 might be a lie. It's like 10 or 12.
Okay. Can I try to climb up it and get on its shoulders?
Sure. Give me an athletics check.
Uh, 22.
Cool. I'm gonna say that to avoid this, it's not really a contest of strength. You're not trying to beat it strength-wise. It's gonna roll a dex check. It got a 16, so you would be able to, if you want to make the choice to stow your sword and shield, you could climb up it using your action this turn.
Yes, I want to do that, and then when I get on its shoulders, I just want to put my hands over its eyes.
Sure.
Why not just
What
remove
the
the eyes?
Bro just gets flung across the room.
You stow your weapon and shield, run around behind this thing, and start grabbing crevices and climbing up. You kick off of the pillar beside you, and you wrap around its neck and start covering its eyes. We'll see how that works out here in a minute.
Oh, the eyes are creeping me out, dude. That's all I got.
First thing, as a legendary action, it is going to use 15 feet of movement and move this way, out more towards the open. That's a legendary action. And then for the layer action on initiative 20, these two torches are both going to shoot out a firebolt, and one of them is going to hit the statue, healing it for 4 points of damage.
And my reaction to be yelling to people to turn
Yeah,
off.
we can see, and it. Yeah, we're gonna definitely take care of it.
And then Rosari's, one shoots out at you with a 16 to hit,
Yeah.
and you take 4 points of fire damage as one of the torches shoots out and a bolt of light hits you. Or a bolt of fire, I guess. Gwen, you are close enough to one, and so is Athera. Or no, Athera, that's not your token, is it?
Where?
You're the cat.
I'm the cat.
Gwen does a 21 hits. I'm not going to ask that.
Yeah.
You take 3 points of fire damage as the torch behind you
Wow.
shoots a bolt of fire out and hits you in the back.
Okay.
All right, that takes it to Ava.
What the heck?
Would it be your whole action to try to put out the torch?
I would call it a bonus action if you have something to put it out with.
My tongue.
All of our clothes should be able to do that.
Yeah, you guys have the stuff.
All right. Well, first, I'm going to pop out and try to shoot it.
Go right ahead. Let's check its passive perception. What'd you get for stealth?
Shoot. What was a 25?
Yeah, that beats it by a lot. Go ahead and make an attack. You got advantage. Rosari's also technically gives you a +2.
Okay.
Or my partial cover, one of the two.
So does 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So 8 and 3 more sneak attack.
11 total. Another one of
And
your arrow
then-
ping into it, not really dealing too much damage. It seems resistant to that, but go ahead and take the rest of your turn.
All right, and then whichever torch I can reach is the one I'm gonna try to put out.
Gotcha. So we'll say you go down to this one that just shot at Gwen. You take off your, like that sort of thick, silky, or thin, silky white garb that you guys got. You smother the fire and it goes out. So to let you know, I will let you do that as a bonus action because you're a rogue and that's kind of the rogue's thing. For everybody else, technically an object interaction is an action.
Okay.
Gwen, that brings it to you. You just got
Yup.
shot in the back by a little bit of fire.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the guy.
Gotta put another little
And-
dot on it.
Yeah. And I also am going to use my electric charge for the first shot. The
electric.
second one I'm going to use normal.
Sick. Go right ahead, make your attacks. You
11.
are outside of 15 foot of it. You're gonna have advantage on these attacks because technically, in some way, it is blinded by Rosarius right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have advantage and a plus 2.
22 for the first one.
That'll hit.
24. Okay. That one is 4 plus. Fuck. I think it's a D6.
It automatically does it for you on roll
Well,
20.
no, for my Hunter's Mark.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah,
Hunter's Mark
4.
is force damage now, so that's the piercing damage is halved to 2. The lightning damage is 5 for 7, 4 for that, so 11 points of damage total.
And then regular shot. That is 26.
Yep, that'll hit. That'll do it.
And then 6. 6 plus 2.
Cool. So that'll be 6 halved to 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 points damage on that one. Gwen, you
And
take
Zim
2
is-
shots.
Okay.
What is Zim doing?
He's just taking the dodge action.
Sick. Zim is chilling up there. He is watching patiently.
Because I can only use him on a bonus action.
He can still use his reaction at any point for the infused strikes.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, if someone else attacks, well,
Yeah.
we'll maybe include that. Athera, your mind is racing right now. You have never transformed into this creature. You barely, I don't want to say barely, but you did not think that this was going to happen. You were trying to do something else. You're a little freaked out, but you're also not inexperienced with fighting. You know how to lock in. What are you doing in this moment?
Lock in, Adira, please. All of us are counting on you.
Roll for
Just
lock
a-
in.
Roll for
Yeah, roll
lock-in.
for lock-in.
I wish that
Is
would
that
be.
just a wisdom saving?
Yeah, that's just a wisdom saving throw.
Or can it be like a persuasion check for me? I'm like trying to persuade them to lock in.
It's a contested roll, wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Persuade.
Why are you avoiding against me? I'm trying to help you.
I think in like the last couple of seconds, she's kind of gone mentally through, like, freaking out and then realizing this statue thing is absolutely obliterating. And so she's gonna lock in. She's like, okay, well, let's see how this works. And I'm gonna run up and just like launch at it.
Sick.
And use the multi-attack. So we'll go with claws first.
Go right ahead.
It's gonna be like, what, plus the 2? 24.
That'll definitely hit, yeah.
And then I'm doing the extra d6 because did I get advantage? Because
You
he's
didn't get
there.
advantage, but an ally's within 5 feet, so
Yeah.
works.
I'm within 0 feet. What do you mean?
But to be fair, technically Rosarius is blinding the creature, so
Oh,
unseen
also,
attack.
you did get advantage because you have pack tactics.
Oh,
Yes. I knew it was coming from somewhere.
Yeah. But you also do get to
Uh-huh.
add in, we're just calling it sneak attack. It's not technically sneak attack, but you get a d6 because of that.
Yes. But I rolled low, so it is 6 total.
Gotcha.
oh,
On that one?
6 slashing damage, halved to 3 because your attacks are not, I don't think, considered magical yet.
but the magical creature.
Yeah, it's a magical creature.
Magical creature, non-magical.
Without
class.
magic. Oh,
Dang it.
I think you do get a druid ability at some point where your wild shapes count as magical.
Okay, cool.
But you still take that attack. Your claws just kind of scrape against the stone. It's not functioning as well as you could have. Maybe this could have happened at a better time. Who knows? It's not like you planned this.
I'm still gonna try and bite him. It's gonna hurt me.
Sure.
oh, my cheese.
21.
That'll hit.
Okay. Okay, this is much better. 23 points of piercing.
Man.
How'd you get 20? Oh, with the d6?
2d8 plus a d6 plus
Oh,
a 2.
I should have clarified. Similar to the sneak attack thing, that should only be able to be used once per turn.
But you
I'm-
didn't clarify.
I didn't clarify. It's supposed to be the same as sneak attack. Sorry. So just take the d6 out. What'd you get without that?
18.
18. Okay, so that's gonna be halved to 9, but that's still pretty solid.
So solid.
You take a bite, and some of the stone starts to crack underneath, but then you kind of ease up because you know that could break teeth.
I'm
yeah.
like, this might not be working in the long run, as cool as this is.
2 attacks. That's good. Leo, that'll take it to you.
Word. Did we say it was a bonus action or an action to put out these things?
It'll be an action for you guys.
Unfortunately, action.
I will
Perfect.
let Ava do it as a bonus action because rogue things.
She's a rogue. Word. I'm gonna run up to this one right here and try to put that shit out.
Yeah, you use your piece of clothing, delete that thing, smother it, it is out.
Perfect. And then I'm gonna turn around and cast Healing Word on Marcel.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Go ahead and roll that. While you roll it, I'm going to make it take another legendary action, and it is going to attempt to throw Rosaries off.
No.
Rosaries, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
12,
How much
Marcel.
you taking?
The DC
12?
is 20... Hold on. 20 something. 26?
How far do I go?
It's going to throw you about 20 feet, and we're going to say that you hit this pillar. You're going to take a d6 of bludgeoning damage. That's 2 points. Didn't roll very high. It takes you and sort of like gets to toss you off, but you manage to like ease the blow just a little bit. You plan to hit the pillar. You take it on the shoulder, fall down. You're relatively okay. How much healing
bad
did
idea.
Marcel get, by the way?
12.
12.
Nice. All right. With that, it'll take it to Leo's. That your full turn?
Yep, that's it.
All right. It's going to be the Guardian Statue's turn again. It is going to take its attacks, I guess, at Athera.
Probably not. The cat is cute.
That's a nat 1 for the first one.
See?
It takes its hammer and swings upwards, and it catches on the archway ahead, like on top of you guys, and it just breaks, and it does not get the full swing in, and the archway breaks. Some pieces fly out here, littering the ground. It's going to take its second attack, in which case it will attempt to shield bash again. That is a 22. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Surely this form is very strong.
It seems like a dexterous cat to me.
Nah, what? Oh, nat 20 for a 22.
Ooh,
Let's
you love
go.
to see it. It smacks you with the shield, and you feel strength fill your body, your magical cat body, as you just hold in place. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage, but you do not get pushed back.
Yeah.
And that is going to be its action. For its bonus action, Rosaries, as you get up off of the ground and pick yourself up, you see that gleaming gemstone turn to look at you, and I need you to make a con save. And Marcel, you can go ahead and start prepping for your turn.
Yep, I already got my turn. Great idea.
9.
Okay, speed is halved, and you can't take reactions until the end of your next turn. Marcel, that brings it to you.
Leo, for helping me with the healing, I will tell you how to defeat this creature. I was studying this thing this entire time, and I learned that everything here is operated by those torches. So if we turn off all torches, maybe we could turn that thing off.
I've already started.
Marcel, will you give me either Perception or Arcana? One of those two.
Oh, okay. He'll still say it, but when he gets the Arcana, it's like, I'm 100% wrong. I'm okay. I was like, now that I think about it, that doesn't make sense. Sorry. No, Arcana 5. He 100% believes that's the way to defeat this creature.
You say that. I will
With
actually...
confidence.
I'm gonna leave that where it is. You're yelling this to Leo. Leo, you don't know if you believe this or not. Athira, you're up and close fighting this thing, and you have a really good perception, and your form right now has very decent wisdom. You notice that as Leo and Ava are putting those torches out, more and more cracks are beginning to form in this thing's figure.
Sure.
But with that, Marcel, please take your turn.
Again, Marcel 100% believes he's right because he is right. So he's gonna turn off this. Use his action to turn this off, and he. Oh, that'd be the. Okay, 25. Yeah, he's gonna turn this off and then go over here because he wants to get to the other one.
Yeah.
He thinks turning everything off will kill it.
Athira, you watch as some more cracks spread and form in this thing's body, sort of jolting through it piece by piece, as Marcel puts that torch out.
Cool.
Anything else, Marcel?
Unfortunately, that's about it because that's an action, right?
Yep. That'll bring it to Rosaris. Half movement, no reactions.
And you have to talk like this.
I'm gonna look up at Gwen and be like, so should I help with torches or should I help with that thing?
That's up to you, mate.
It's up to me. Turn off the torches.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me. I know everything about this place.
I can't go anywhere. This sucks. I guess I'll just start going this way, and I'm just gonna take off. So if I dash, it's still half movement, right? So it'd be
Yeah,
my whole
15.
movement.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right. At the end of your turn, Athira, the statue, takes a swing at you. It got a 26 to hit. It's going to deal you 12 points of bludgeoning damage as the hammer smacks into you. Will you do me a favor and make me a Constitution saving throw, DC 6? I have forgot to incorporate this so far, but it hasn't dealt that much damage, so you guys would have saved anyway.
Yeah, 13.
13. Cool. You're good. The hammer hits you, and you feel a little bit of a magical pull on you. You don't really know how to describe it, but it feels like you are being pulled towards the hammer. You're resisting it. You're good. That's going to be each legendary action. That'll bring it to the layer action, in which the torch close to Rosaris is going to make an attack at him. Does an 11 hit.
I still have my shield stowed, so yeah. And
Gotcha.
I guess I would have hit anyways, so.
That'll be 3 points of fire damage. Marcel got that one taken out. There's one close to Zim, but it is going to heal the statue for 5 points. That'll bring it to Ava.
I'm gonna try to put out the next torch.
Sure. You run over this way, smother it with your, I don't know what's called, that scarf, toga thing.
Yeah.
Smother that one.
Fabric.
Yes, that'll be your bonus action. What else would you like to do?
If I dash, can I make it to another one of the torches?
You definitely, well, hold on. Be 45. You would get close, but I don't think you'd be able to make it all the way to one.
Okay, I'll just go as far as I can then.
I think you'd get right there. Yeah. 15, 20. Yeah, you're approaching the next one. If you want to go to that one, you could also go to the one at the south end of the room. That's up to you. The end of your turn, it is going to take another legendary action. In which case, Athera, it just takes a huge swing at you before this, and now it is going to raise its shield up in front, in between the two of you. When it comes up, I will remind you what that does, but for now, Gwen, it's your turn.
Okay. So Gwen's going to move a little bit downward, like right here, and then she's going to shoot it with the longbow again.
Be my guest.
Yes.
13. I don't remember what the bonuses are.
+2 for Athera being there, and that will take it up to 15. A 15 hits.
Ooh. Okay. That is 9 plus 2. I'm gonna
Sick.
do it again.
Go again.
That is 19.
That hits.
9 plus 1. And since Zim has, like, his scarf, can I tell him to snuff out the torch that he's next to?
Yeah, if you want to use your bonus action to telepathically talk to Zim, he can put out that one that's up there.
Yeah. I'll just be like, Zim, put the torch out with your scarf.
He takes it, which is just wrapped around him, kind of dangling like a scarf at this point. He takes it with his hands, jumps up, and smothers it, bringing it to the ground and turning that thing out. And that will deal a little bit of damage to the Guardian statue. This thing's looking pretty battered and bruised at this point. A lot of cracks going through it. Some, like, tiny pieces of the rock are breaking off and falling. Even the bronze is starting to seem to, like, loosely fit and jangle around at some points.
Marcel, haha, knew it.
Athera.
God, I'm the best.
Marcel's yelling, he's the best. You're up in close combat. What are you doing?
Can you indicate which torches are out in some way?
I know, I sent a message to him too.
Yeah, it's the 4 right here
this
are
one's
out.
out.
I will actually just draw a little bit.
I put a little X on him.
That one's out. Or actually, let me do this. I'm trying to delete this circle. I will circle the ones that are still up.
Okay.
There we go. There are 4
just
still
those
active.
2. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I can't see
3.
some of them. Gotcha. Well, since I'm the only one here, guess I will just attack him again, even though it's halved. Yeah. Okay, I want to go ahead. Oh, you have a shield thing.
Yes, so you're attacking him from the direction that it is facing, so you will, it has a +3 to its armor class, so its armor class is 17 instead of 14.
It just doesn't seem like fun.
I will also let you know, if you run around it and attack it from the back, that will not apply.
Right. Okay. I'm going to kind of like skirt it to the side. And
Yeah.
then...
In your very quick form, you sort of juke it out a little bit, run behind it, and go ahead and make your attacks.
So I can choose which one... Oh wait, no, there's no advantage on it now. Dang it. Okay. 21.
That hits.
Okay, that's only 4.
Nice.
All right, have to 2.
And then this one is only 9 to hit, so
9 will not hit. You go to bite, and you get to a point that's a little too tough, and you feel like if you're biting down on this part, it's just going to hurt you and not it. But it still does take a little bit of damage that turn. I believe that brings it to Leo.
It does.
Yeah.
I am going to move 30 feet to here. And I'm gonna hold a healing word for right now.
Sick. You hold that, and then it's going to be the statue's turn. Like normal, it is going to go ahead and just take its attack first. Against Athera, that is cocked. That is a 12 plus 8, 20 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That is 12 points of bludgeoning damage. And I need you to make a con save, DC 6.
Oh, gee.
It's gonna make a
It's
shield
above.
bash.
It's like a 12.
Yeah, you're good. I'm assuming a 27 hits. I need you to make a strength saving throw, and you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Healing word.
15.
15 is the DC. You meet it, it hits you, and you are not pushed back. That's all the damage you take. It's going to use a bonus action to try to slow Leo. Leo, go ahead and make a con save for me.
No.
What? Why the fuck did you do that?
I think it's a 16.
16 is good. Yeah, you resist the slow effect. You feel a little bit of magic start to slow you down, and you push past it. That's going to be its turn. That's going to bring it to Marcel.
All right. Marcel will go down and notices that. One of my friends about to turn off. Okay, well that stinks. So he gotta use his remainder move, go here, and he's gonna aim at the giant statue with a Eldritch Blast.
Go right ahead.
It's like
You get a +2, and you get Hexblade's Curse, so you crit on a 19.
not once that my crit with a 19.
One of these days.
One of these days. 14, I have Bless.
+2 from Athera, so that already hits.
Oh, okay, cool.
Actually, a 14
like it.
alone already hits.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah. 5.
5 points of force damage. You hit it. A couple of the rocks crack and break underneath the, weight of your Eldritch Blast.
I'm coming, Athera!
And that takes it to Rosaris, who is no longer slowed.
Okay. I'm just gonna go right here. Gonna kind of use my sleeve or, some other cloth to snuff it out.
Yeah, you can use your action, take your thing, smother it.
And then I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna equip pull out my sword, but I am gonna put my shield back on.
Yeah.
For a bonus action.
Bonus action, you can swap weapons and stuff like that, so that's fine by me. This torch is out.
Cool. And then I'm just gonna head down to the next torch I see.
Fantastic. At the end of your turn, the statue is going to take a legendary action. Athera is the only one staying in combat with it. I feel kind of bad, but I also don't. It's going to take an attack. That's a nat 20. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Okay.
Athera, you are going to take 17 plus 6 for 23, 24 points of bludgeoning damage. And I need you to make you're dropping out of wild shape, right?
Yeah, and that transfers, right?
It does transfer. Can you make
Okay.
me a con save with disadvantage? This is very weird. There's an effect that happens if it drops someone to 0, and it kind of dropped you to 0, but instead of automatically making it succeed, I'll just give you disadvantage on the check.
Yes.
Okay. Is it going to take my con or the wild shape con?
Your con.
Okay.
Because by the time this effect takes place, you've already dropped.
Sure. It's a 9.
That is going to fail. Leo, you and Marcel both watch. Gwen, you also see this too, as the statue hits Athera's wild shape hard enough to knock her out, and you take that damage that overlaps. I'm not sure how much it was, but you know. Not only do you take a point of exhaustion, because you fell out of wild shape by getting 0, you guys watch as Athera disappears. The opal on the hammer glows very brightly as it hits you in the side, and then magic washes over you, and then you just pop out of existence, and you are, for all intents and purposes, gone right now.
What the fuck?
Guys, keep your distance.
That's
Because
gonna
I'm
be.
gonna kill this bastard.
That's a legendary action. Rasaris, that was your turn, right?
Yeah, and I have no clue what happened because I no longer see any of this.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Ava does a 20 hit. Yes, it does.
Why did you even ask?
You take 1 point of fire damage as this torch shoots out a little firebolt, and it just kind of skips off your armor as you partially dodge it. But that does bring it to your turn.
All right, I'm gonna put out that torch.
Yep, you run forward. You can use a bonus action to put this torch out.
And
Where did
then
I put that? What the?
Yeah. Leo Marcel, like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Me and Ava are just like putting out torches, doing our mission. We're good to
This is
go.
my job.
Everything's going according to plan. Nothing could be going wrong.
Ava, do you want to dash? You could make it.
Yeah, go as far as I can.
You can make it to the other torch, but you can't put it out yet.
Okay.
Ooh,
Nice.
I did not mean to do that. I meant to put minus
What the fuck?
20.
No.
Sorry,
Oh.
y'all. I'm bad at math. Gwen, that's gonna be you.
All right. I'm gonna shoot it.
Go right ahead.
Okay. I will use my last charge of the electric longbow.
Sick.
Okay. That is 27.
That definitely hits.
And then 4 damage. Plus
Nice.
Plus
3.
Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then regular longbow. 11. I don't think that hits.
It does not. No.
Okay. And I'll have Zim attack it.
Sure. You command Zim to go attack it. Go ahead and roll the attacks and stuff for him.
Okay.
Say, I'll attack it. Boop. Oh god.
At least the Pharaoh will have a friend wherever she
Hits it
went.
for
Nice.
22, and the damage is 7.
I'm gonna consider his attacks magical. Yeah. He runs up. How does he attack it?
He just starts biting it like crazy,
Just knobbing on that ankle.
going to town.
Hell yeah. That'll bring it to Athera's turn. Athera, you are in this sort of liminal magical space. Everything around you almost looks kind of how that opal looks. It has that pearlescent white with the pinks and purples and blues kind of shimmering. You're just sitting there floating, weightless in this non-existent space. What do you do as you are effectively like restrained from actually doing anything?
So I can't
Ponder her life
move
choices.
or anything.
You can kind of like move and float around a little bit, but you just look around and everything just is blank.
If I put my hands out, is it like there's like a wall or something?
You move forward and you put your hands out and you reach forward and forward until eventually you reach a like glass wall, and you can just barely see like a very fuzzy the scene of the fight. You see the statue, the torches, Gwen, Leo. You see Zim nomming on the leg of this thing.
I am going to cast Earth Tremor and see if I can break this thing from the inside.
You go to cast a spell, but no magic comes to you.
Oh, that's freaky.
That'll bring it to Leo. There's not really much you can do right now.
Dang it.
Leo,
No.
that's you.
I'm slowed right now, so I'm gonna move 15 feet away from this thing. And then I'm gonna yell to Rosaries, Rosaries, don't let it hit you! The hammer ate the Thera! And then I'm gonna hold a healing word.
For sure, you hold a healing word.
That's it.
Also, to let you guys know, I know it's technically our time to wrap up. This fight's almost done. And then after this, the next room will only take like 5 minutes. So we might run a little bit late, but I promise we're almost done if you guys can stay.
Definitely.
The statue's gonna go. It is going to take a swing at Zim, who is biting its leg right now. That is a 15 to hit. What's Zim's armor class?
17.
Cool. It doesn't hit.
Yeah.
It is then
Nice.
going to kick and try to throw Zim off. So instead of dealing damage, he's just going to try to eat him. Can you make a strength saving throw for Zim?
Okay.
The DC, holy shit, is
When I get-
10.
When I get yeet, I take damage. When Zem gets yeeted, he doesn't take
If
damage.
he hits something, he's
Right.
going to take damage.
Right.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
What do I
you
roll?
got yeeted
If he
into the
fails,
wall.
he'll take a d6 of damage.
Your
A
strength
strength
save.
saving throw for Zim. The DC is 10 because I rolled shit.
Okay.
Roll
It's
like a-
10 on the dot.
All right. Zim hangs on. He's grabbing that leg tight. Marcel, that brings it to you.
All right. Marcel, enraged by this, he will charge. I guess not really that much.
He will
He was trying to-
run forward.
One forward and cast Eldritch Blast on the creature.
I tell you what, I like Rule of Cool. This could be a character moment for Marcel.
Yeah.
If you want to take the extra 10 feet of movement and make a sword attack, be my guest.
Awesome. That was my friend you poofed out of existence. And he will attack.
Go right ahead. I'm gonna laugh if you get a nat 1 though. I'll let you break the rules for this.
Dog chatters.
Oh, thank God. I got a 19.
That hits.
Dang.
Isn't that a? Is that? Oh, was that a 19? on
It's
the
not
die?
a
No, 30, 19.
I was
Sorry.
like, you're not excited. What the crap?
No, I'm still not excited. I never get an 18 or a 19
Technically, it's a
or 20.
21 with Zim. Just saying.
I'm just saying. And he does 7 damage.
Nice.
Magical damage. It's a magic sword.
Yeah, you take your sword, you swing, and it actually manages to break and chip some of the stone in this thing's back as you slash at it. Can you give me another... Let's do a charisma-based check. Give me any charisma check that you're proficient with. It doesn't matter what
Okay,
it is.
Okay.
You cast magic with charisma. I'm going to let you do charisma for this.
That is 11.
You feel a little bit of a pull that you've felt before from Jacques starting to swell and grow as you're attacking with him now. This happened before when you were around other magical weapons. It is starting to happen again. You do not know where that's going to go, but we'll see. Rosaris,
I don't care. I'm
that
gonna
brings us
kill
to
this thing. I'm glad that my sword is tracked to this thing because I'm gonna stab it.
15 down. Snuff out the torch.
Yep, that'll deal some damage to it. It is falling apart almost at the seams.
Gosh, I know that torch is lit as a player, but I never saw it, so I'm gonna go back towards the thing.
I mean, you would see it
was by
right
it
here.
anyways.
I mean, it's glowing too.
Yeah, it's glowing. You see the
You-
light. You
But
know it's there.
You see me
said-
too, though, right
Well,
there,
you said
right?
if no, I don't see it. That's what
Oh,
I'm saying.
hold
On
on.
D&D, I don't see it.
I think it's because I have a line right here. You should be able to see it.
Okay.
These are not like 10 feet tall. These are 3 or 4 feet tall. You can see over those.
Okay. Well, now I see Ava there, so I don't care. So.
Yeah. Yeah, you're fine. If you just want to run back the other direction, it's going to take a legendary action. It's going to try to shield bash Marcel. That is a 24 to hit. Marcel, can you make a strength saving throw?
Yep. That is less than 10.
Cool.
But you do have bless that could potentially get you to a 9.
Ah, so a 9.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as it smacks you with your shield, and you are scooted back 10 feet. You sort of like tumble just a little bit, but you catch your footing at the last second, hitting some of those rocks, and stand up straight, ready to go again. The only layer action it can take is an attack against Ava. Ava, you're going to take 4 points of fire damage as you're running to that last torch. And that brings it to your turn.
I'm gonna put it out.
You put that shit out. As Ava puts out the last torch, you guys watch as all of the stones on the statue begin to crumble and break and fade, and the brass pieces that it was using adorned to it fall and clatter to the stone floor as the statue dies and dissipates. Athira, you return to the scene, pulled out of the opal that's in this hammer. You kind of like are pulled magically and manifest right outside of it. Laying down, you kind of stand back up, a little bit woozy, and probably very uneasy at the thing that just happened.
Can we call that hammer space?
What happened?
Hammer time.
You just disappeared. You alright?
Yeah. We thought you were
My
gone
head feels
forever.
A little weird, to be
I'm gonna
honest.
cure wounds on Athira.
Hell yeah.
Marcel will grab whatever gems are on that creature, like the eyes and the hammer thing.
Yeah, the eyes would be hard to get. The topaz at the front of the head, that one up here, you can absolutely take. Add in your notes, topaz with parentheses slow. If you want to try to get the other topazes. Oh, wait, no, the stone broke. You can grab those.
Yeah.
Grab 2 more topazes. And then the one thing that does not break is the hammer. The hammer is still fully intact.
21 Athira.
Oh, nice.
This seems like an item for you. Eat it. Marcel's trying to poke his sword at the hammer. Eat the weapon. Eat it. Yeah, I don't think it's eating it, guys.
Give me another charisma check. I'll give you advantage on this one.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to essentially say that you're making arcana checks with charisma like this, by the way. It feels unfair to tie intelligence to your magic.
19.
19.
So 25.
Oh, 25. You feel your sword begin to sort of absorb this, and then on a 25, it almost feels like it's not, like you're tapping the hammer with it, and it's not able to absorb the hammer.
Oh, come on! This is way cooler than his freaking sword. Absorb it!
You get a strong feeling, to sort of clarify what this is. The issue here is that this actual hammer is not magical. It is just the opal that is magical.
Oh.
So you start tapping it against the hammer, and you don't feel that like magical pull.
Sorry, guys. No giant hammer, Marcel. I'll just grab the opal.
Sure. If you want to sit there for a minute and sort of like break it out and get it out of the stone, it's not impossible. It'll just take you a second to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So go ahead. Actually, you can add this to your inventory. There is a custom item made for it. It is called an opaline prismactory.
That's
Fancy
stupid.
words.
It is. I'm going to
fancy.
screenshot that and send it so that you know how to spell it. But yeah, you guys watch as Marcel sort of takes Jacques and pries this opal out, pops it out, holds it in his hand. It's about the size of a baseball almost, a little bit smaller maybe. So it kind of like fits in your palm, but it is decently sized.
All right. So there's one more level left.
Yeah, at this point, Soldier Brazish comes up the stairs, sort of like heaving a little bit. His face is red. He's sweating. He looks at you guys and he says, "Whew, a lot of stairs in this place. Are you guys all right? I heard a lot of commotion, a lot of damage."
Yeah, we're fine.
Oh, great. I'm dying.
My friend was sent into a different dimension.
How fascinating.
No, it really wasn't.
I will ask you plenty of questions on the way back. So,
Oh.
how are we getting up to the next level?
No clue.
Points to the floor. Can you read? Maybe this will give you a hint.
Oh, he pulls out some notes and starts flipping through it, and he says, "Malus vi apri. The hammer opens. Oh, the hammer opens. The hammer opens it. I forgot. Ava, I did not tell you at that point because you were going to the torch, but back here, towards the bottom of the room, that bottom square space down there, not the website, there is a hammer-spaced indention in the wall back there. You're the only one who went back, and I forgot because you're not controlling your token. But you saw the hammer-spaced opening back there. You're back with the group at this point.
Yeah, alright, so I'm just gonna point back to that space. Like that.
Marcel grabs hammer. I could have a hammer key.
I'm gonna let you know this hammer is big. It's gonna take two of you to carry it.
Yeah.
Okay, Rosarius, get over here.
Yeah.
It's not as heavy as the sarcophagus lids. You guys take the hammer over and get it fitted up into the space, slide it in, and as you do, the map changes, the wall lifts, and another staircase is opened where you guys are. And
Okay.
that'll bring us to the 6th layer. Here, I will bring you guys out. There's not a ton to do on this layer, but you guys are free to just look around, I guess.
And I can't see anything.
Not
There we
yet.
go.
So I'll give you a quick description and you guys can investigate stuff if you'd like. You guys finally reached the crest of this maze-like place. This room is smaller. They've been getting smaller incrementally as you guys walk up, but now it is filled with a cool, clean air. Still has that little bronzy smell to it, but it's no longer super hot and humid. Actually feels a little nice. As you enter, some light from stained glass windows, both broken and intact, flood the room with yellows, oranges, blues, purples, and reds, painting the room with a very, very, very nice light. All around the room, there are statues. There are these 4 in the center right here, and then there's ones adorning like the corners and the walls. Up here at the center of the room, there seems to be 2 of those sarcophagi again on either side, but then one special one in the center. The other thing that stands out there are 5 art pieces across the walls. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, starting at the top right of the room, working around, and then the 5th one is above the sarcophagi. So you guys can go in and investigate any aspect of this room, sarcophagus, the art pieces if you want to look at those. Those are the 2 main draws, though.
Sorry, sarcophagus. Leo, get over here. I need your help. We have to break this.
Yeah.
Open this.
I'll help.
Yay!
All right.
Help Gwen.
all
More
right.
the merrier.
So Leo, Gwen, Marcel, you guys start opening these sarcophagi, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
fine.
tell you what's in them. You pick up the stone lids, shove them off to the side. The 2 on the left and the right, those each, you open up the top, and there seems to be this elven-like mummified figure with like a brass base covering that holds it, but then the rest of it's just like a skeleton, essentially.
Grandpa?
They are in the coffin, essentially, with their arms drawn up and then a short sword in each hand held up, going on either side of their face, held up like this. They also each have a sort of brass-colored headband, a thin, wiry piece that sort of ends in a 4-point diamond at the front. It doesn't have a gem in it, but it does have that sort of like pointed side to each one of them. Both of them have this headband. Both of them have these short swords. The central one is the one with most of the stuff in it. The central one has another one of these elf-like figures with that bronze, like, bird-looking mask, I guess. Its hands are in a sort of, like, meditative pose at the center of its chest. Both forearms have this, like, bronze bangle that covers half of the forearm, almost like a bracer, with a light blue sort of gemstone in each one. Also, between all three of the sarcophagi, there are 211 gold pieces, 673 ruby piece or silver pieces, 558 copper. Each one has 3 topaz, a ruby, and a diamond for a total of 9 topaz, 3 rubies, 3 diamonds. I'm also going to send that in the chat because that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So yeah, in total, you have 4 short swords, 2 headbands, 1 set of bracers, and then all of that stuff I just listed. And if you guys want to investigate those a little bit further here in a minute, you absolutely can. The rest of you, Athira, Rosaris, Ava, what are y'all doing?
What? No one's looking. Marcel's gonna try to take the bird head, the head mask.
I'm just gonna look at the pictures. I guess I'll go in the order.
Sure. I'll give you a quick description of it. Athira, Ava, if y'all want to tag along for it, you can. There are 5 different sections of art, like I said. You go through and look at each of them in order. Starting on the right side of the cask here, the first panel, there are a couple like small crowds of these beautiful like dark blue skinned elves with silver speckles across their face. They look kind of familiar, similar to one of the professors you guys have, and you know that she calls herself a moon elf, so you're assuming that this is what this is depicting. They have long silver hair, those bright whiter silver speckles across their face. Moving to the second panel, it shows one of them departing from the groups and entering the desert with the sun very high and bright in this painting. The third one over on this side, the other side of the room, that elf is sitting in that sort of meditative pose that you guys saw the central body sitting in the desert, still with like the dark blue skin, its eyes closed. The fourth painting shows the same exact scene, but now there are plants and buildings of sandstone and an oasis of water and almost like a temple built up around this figure. And then the fifth and final one above the sarcophagi is that same scene again with all of the plants and trees and buildings, but now the figure has bright gold and yellow skin. Its hair is changed from like that pale silver to like a warm toned, almost yellow, and its eyes are open and they are bright and glowing. And behind this figure, you see a 9-pointed sun with the red dot in the middle, like you've seen on almost every single floor. Marcel, give me a stealth check for stealing that bird mask.
Damn it!
You're not getting away with that.
Oh. Okay. Advantage?
Sure.
Thank you.
You hit Leo and Glenn with the, what's that over there?
Yeah.
What?
I got a 20.
Sick. You grab it and sort of stick it in your cloak. It's definitely noticeable if someone stares at you for long enough, but you kind of just easily take it off and hold it with you and act like nothing happened.
What if we like look at the body?
Yeah, because he has the big like baggy
how
robe.
mask
He
is
puts-
missing.
So when
Why
you
don't you-
turn back and
you
look
guys-
at that shit.
You guys come back from like looking at the other sarcophagi, and if you guys want to take all that loot, you can, or you can leave it, up to you. But you notice that one major piece is missing immediately, and that is the mask.
Something seems off here.
Yeah, I think it was wearing a mask.
Huh.
That's weird.
That is weird.
23. Yeah, that is weird. I wonder what happened to it. Deception. 23 deception.
I'll say you guys know Marcel well enough to easily be like, there's a chance he did this. I'm gonna say the 23 deception almost makes you guys think like this probably is not a big enough deal unless you guys are really like this is a religious place, we should leave it intact. But if you're taking other loot, you probably don't care about it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I feel like we're about
mean-
to take this.
A bunch of hypocrites.
So yeah,
Jen
I'll
doesn't
just-
really want to take the loot.
I
She
will
feels like it's
ask
wrong.
you guys, you can talk about it if you want, but again, with all of this here, the gold, the money, the gems, these potential magic items or mundane items, you don't really know yet. What are you guys taking versus leaving?
We're gonna leave it all.
I'm keeping this headdress, man. This thing's too cool.
Actually,
Um,
admit to it now.
No, I didn't mention I'm playing it off the character though. But no. If Marcel reveals it, he'd be like, "Yeah, guys, a good thing we didn't take anything." He's wearing a mask.
Brazish comes up at this point, and he comes up the stairs, heaving and, tossing his feet down, and he's sweating profusely, leans against the wall, and he says, "Oh, finally, this is marvelous." He stumbles over to where you guys are, peeks into the coffins, and looks in them, and he says, is that mask from in there?"
What mask? Just like
Okay.
a big bulge of like fabric. Like he's obviously holding his stomach, but there's his robe
Is it
over
like face level?
Marcel, he sort of like pats you on the knee, and he's like, "Well, you guys are free to take any of the spoils, if you will. I have no interest in those, but the history itself of this place and some of the religious items, such as the books downstairs and those things, would be great. But I would like to take note of anything that you guys do take from here, just so I have a record of it." He looks
I'm
in.
sorry,
He
I
sort
don't
of
have anything.
he waves over one of the sarcophagi, and he's like, gems and money, those were just offerings to every deity. That's a normal thing. You don't have to do that. But if you wanted to take like the swords or the bracers, the headbands, just let me know."
He puts on the mask. Yeah, okay, sure. I'll take one of the bracers, maybe. It's not like he's using it anymore.
I'm gonna
So
I'm gonna
Marcel just
start
has a bird
collecting.
mask.
I'm gonna start collecting like the money and the jewels,
Yeah.
since the others are not.
Guess I'll, if nobody else wants the swords, I would take those.
Oh wait, did Jock react to any of them? Even though Marcel we disapprove. Really,
actually,
a short
yes.
sword.
The short swords, which there are in total 4 of them, you feel that slight pull towards those. Those, just Jacques alone tells you that they are magical. Maybe not incredibly powerful, because he's not reacting super strongly, but they are magical.
It's a metal detector. Guy, I'm getting pulled here. I'm getting pulled. Pretty weak. Jock is only mildly interested. God, you're so needy. I told you should have got the hammer. Was that magic? Some damn god telling me these things.
I mean, I guess I'll hand you one of the short swords for you to play with.
I'm sure.
Do you want to mess around with Jacques and see what happens?
Yeah, he goes.
You hold them together, and you feel the magic start to, like, affect and surge. You have the choice to either resist it or lean into it and let it happen for once.
Yeah, no one cares about this one. Lean in.
Cool. You lean into it, and you feel the magic fade from the short sword as Jacques absorbs it, and Jacques is now a +1 weapon.
Oh, I'm so impressed. It's like only if I had the ability to do that on my own. Yay, Jock is a +1 weapon.
Yay.
Yeah.
Marcel looks very disinterested.
Do you still
Oh,
want?
but
the
hey,
short sword?
he does turn to Rosaris. Good thing you didn't give me that sword, because I would have drained it.
I wouldn't.
Yeah. your entire blade, it wouldn't just be. It would be completely drained of any power and abilities.
Yeah. Wonder if it would make it more visible.
But that also means those three sorcerer guys, those are +1 blade. It could still work quite a bit to a seller. Could make some good money off of it.
Do we want to deal with this tomorrow?
I mean, we're taking it anyway, so again,
Yeah.
Marcel's still wearing the headdress.
Yeah, I will say, if you guys, it seems like you guys you take all of the loot. To let you guys know, you have the 2 headbands, the 3 magical swords and the 1 non-magical sword, the bracers, and a bunch of money and jewels and stuff like that.
Marcel will be a little more like pushing. Maybe we shouldn't take the paintings. Maybe that seems to be.
Oh no,
something
those are
more.
like built into the wall.
Oh, okay, good.
You can't take those if
Yeah.
you wanted to.
Don't check.
Don't tempt me.
Brazish says that he's going to stay here and take very detailed notes of all of this if you guys want to head back to the caravan and just wait out there. And that is where
Yeah.
we'll end the session tonight.
I will say there is a part of me that wanted, when all of us left, Marcel, like last one leaving, he's like, I want to take that topaz. Grabs the topaz and then the door closes behind him. He walks. Oh, that's good. And walks home.
Actually,
Dude, I already grabbed those.
Oh, the one that's being held in the hand?
Oh, no, I grabbed the ones in the sarcophagi.
No, that's not the one in the hand.
no, the one that like opened the door. Marcel
yeah,
locks himself in.
No, he locks everyone else. He locks the gnome.
That would be funny, but we're gonna pretend that doesn't happen.
I know, that's what I said.
All right, that's gonna be it. It is late. We ran a little bit longer, but big dungeon. Try to get it all in one night. Yeah. Hopefully it was fun. We will pick up next week with you guys heading back to the city and heading back home, I guess.
Oh my god, Marcel's gonna have a headdress in the Coliseum. Am I not your king?
Oh my god.
I've returned.
Alrighty, well, thank y'all for watching. We will see you in the next episode where Marcel is going to attempt to take over Sabrine in a bird mask.
I am the bird king. I am the soaring phoenix of all.
We'll see you next time.